I seen when I did the friend request thing looked familiar though. I was like, what is that? Yeah, I got like a level 108 on there. There's a settlement at like the very bottom right corner of the map. And I pretty much made it in the post-apocalyptic like Playboy Mansion. Like
Yo,
my character's like Hugh
yo.
Hefner. What up, guys?
That's dope.
Yeah. And then they just did all them Creation Club add-ons, so they got all the arcade games and stuff like that. Like, I have pretty much all that shit. The Solcom Joes. Yeah, I really liked New Vegas. I like 3, obviously, a lot. I liked most of the DLC. But New Vegas
I'm
is
just stuck in
DLC.
insane
I'm
loading.
27. For Fallout or for Fortnite?
For Fortnite.
Yeah, you're gonna get that for a while. Usually when this happens, it takes at least like 20-30 minutes at the least. If you got another game to fart around on, I suggest doing that.
Oh, it's either NHL or Fallout.
Yep.
I'm restarting the fucking app.
I restarted it and tried it once. It's still doing it. Guess
Yeah, it
that's
just says
gonna...
logging in. It doesn't even give me a queue.
Oh, really? That's what it did to me the first time.
My phone mic
Nah,
Yeah.
keeps
You know they're trying to do it multi-platform, so they're going to be adding
people.
PC players and Xbox One players all together with PS4.
They've already yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say PC's already
That's why
been.
if you get murked on by some crazy ass.
Yeah. Even if you're on a PlayStation, you can plug in a keyboard too. But
Yeah.
I just.
No, it's like some fucking Bob.
Yeah. Yep, the keyboard cowboys. Yep, I know. Hey, you gotta really work to be. You can tell the best thing to do is just build around them, dude, or build above them and just fucking build away from them. I always play really defensively, but dude, it's so fucking hard to. It's so hard to get in the fucking. I don't know. I always get flustered when I build. If it's like early on, like it's muscle memory to an extent, but.
It's like a clutch thing, and I'm like at the end,
Hey.
on like the side of the mountain, bro. Like, dude.
What up, gamer?
I can bust out some fucking shit.
Yeah.
The last game with like crazy ass triangles and shit.
Yeah, that was pretty dope. Like I said, dude, this is the second time in a row where I finally get in like a party with people because I have like one dude on my friends list who's really insanely good.
3 minutes ago. We are currently investigating issues with the release, and we are going offline while we
Yeah.
investigate. We will be back as quickly as possible.
Nah,
That
this
means
is what I was
it'll
trying
take
to
about
say
3-4
quick.
hours.
Nah, they fucking. This is because of how nice it looks. I'm telling you, it was like an overload on the servers. They couldn't fucking handle it, dude. It was too much. Too many people trying to play it. Too much upload and download going in and out, dude.
They're trying to set up more servers right now.
That's what it said on their thing. They're making more, because like I said, yeah.
Where are you guys from?
I'm from Wisconsin, dude.
Yeah,
I'm in Canada.
Right now.
714
I'm
or
out,
what?
I'm out in Canada, man.
Fucking lucky bastard.
DC bud, eh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fucking dude, if you seen the weed I'm smoking on right now, you would not even laugh.
Yeah, I'm from Arizona. I'm in Arizona my whole life. I came out here to California. The weed out here is fucking.
Yep. What?
In Arizona,
How much do you pay?
shitty weed.
Do you get your shit from like a dispensary and stuff?
Nah,
Yeah.
my younger cousin is senior in high school. Gets like fucking ounce for 120.
Yeah.
Hard ass weed.
See, that's said
So
that's
that shit
better.
fucking-
Because otherwise, dispensaries don't they charge you like gram scam prices pretty much? Like
Well,
don't.
I haven't even been to a dispensary. I'm trying to go with my nana.
I know. I know Washington's straight and like Canada dispensaries are straight, but if you're in Cali, I heard their fucking dispensaries are literally like the worst anywhere. Like you go there,
you have to like, for me, like the closest one's like 20-30 miles. Like even though I live in the middle of fucking city.
That's fucked.
And I'm like, why is that like a thing? Like, first of all, it's like I could probably get like danker weed for cheaper through my cousin, like, and I grew for a while.
Yo, I'm stuck without fucking ammo on Fallout. Jesus, man.
What did you say about Fallout? My bad, I was fucking trying to read something.
I got no ammo. Like, no fucking
Yeah,
ammo whatsoever, man. I got a laser rifle and that's it.
What level are
You're in
you?
a game?
No, Fallout. Not Fortnite.
Yeah, I'm
Fallout.
playing Fallout. Oh,
I
fuck.
told him just to go play something else for a bit, because that's what I started doing, dude. Your load screen's pretty fast. Oh, I guess I was just in my other game.
There's gotta be some this thing open.
Make sure my shit's reloaded.
But yeah, you gotta keep your intelligence pretty high if you want to level up faster, at least with experience points. And then,
Yeah.
like I said, you know how it is with fucking Fallout, obviously, if you played 3 for that long. Did you fuck with New Vegas, too?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude, Dead Money. Cause I liked playing them on survival, like, but fucking 4, I don't know. I gotta play it for a while. I'm not playing on my survival account now. What was it called in New Vegas in 3? Cause it wasn't called survival. Wasn't it hardcore mode? Isn't that what it was called? Do you remember?
Sorry, what?
In like,
I'm just in the middle of an intense battle. Just give me 2 seconds.
you're good.
Where the fuck did he go? Well, I'm fighting a Deathclaw.
Yeah. Have fun with that fucker. If
Oh,
I was
yeah.
on Orv. If I'm on Orv, that's what I do to level up, because I have every quest done with him. So I just fucking go out to the fucking sea out there, down at the bottom, the fucking glowing sea. I'll just fast travel down there, and I'll just go fight Deathclaws and Rad Scorpions for like an hour. Once you get...
No, I can't even hack that.
You know how to hack stuff, obviously, right? Like,
Yeah.
actually hack. Dude, that's my...
Yeah.
Dude, if you go type in Fallout right now on Twitch, the first thing that'll pop up is some bad bitch, dude. Like some model-looking bitch, dude. And she's sitting here mobbing in Fallout. And, like, dude, she knows what she's doing to an extent. And then she gets to a computer terminal and she just starts clicking, like, random words. And I'm just like, oh, come on. It's like, God damn it. So I tried to explain to her how to do it, but she was just like, nope, not reading that comment. Oh, that's my
Yeah, and
biggest
the
irritation.
closest trader that was near the sanctuary that I'm at right now, I kind of killed their whole family and stole all their shit.
The Abernathys?
Yeah.
You fucker. Dude, there's a Gary block set here. Dude, there's a bunch of Gary fucking Easter eggs hidden around the map. You'll find these blocks everywhere, like, you know, the wooden blocks you find.
Yeah. Oh, no, 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 no.
If you look really closely at some of them, like here, right here, the one that I literally just stumbled upon, they'll say like like not the main, like it'll say wooden block V and F. This one says, but the character showing is A. Aw, dude, the dog just fucked it all up. God damn it, dog meat, you bastard! I was gonna take a screenshot of that. Dude, I'm pissed. Do you got a companion
Man, I'm
with you?
smart enough that, yeah, I got dog meat.
He just literally, I was trying to
He's
fucking...
fucking useless. I
Yeah,
try to go
he
through doors
is.
and he stands in my fucking way. It's like, bro, get out of my way. I'm gonna die if you don't
Yeah.
get out of my way.
And then you try to fucking, when your inventory's full though, and like you're walking outside with him, you'll try to like talk to him and he'll fucking run like 20 feet in front of you. It's like, dude, come here so I can actually like bring up the fucking menu to trade you. Dog meat sucks, dude. McCrady's one of my favorite fucking companions, dude. He does work. My sanctuary on Orv is set up pretty dope, or on Orv, yeah, my sanctuary for my Orv character is set up pretty dope right next to like my house I made.
Bro, I never like had PS4. Like, this is my sister's.
Yeah,
And like, I was always like mobbing Xbox, bro.
like
I was,
360 or on the one.
Yeah, on the one. I was 376 in the world on Forza 6.
Damn.
Years, dude. Like, F1.
So yeah,
series on Forza,
I know how it is.
Unfucking touchable. Like, if you were to hop on Forza, like, any car,
Yep.
you pick any car on Forza,
Ain't
I will
gonna
fuck you
mo-
up on that shit.
I
Like,
feel ya.
I am a god at that at Forza. And
That's
like,
your shit.
'cause all my homies had Xboxes, all my homies had PCs, so they would just give me their Xboxes to fucking rape up.
Yep,
And
that's...
now I'm sitting here on my PlayStation PS4, like my sister's PS4.
Oh, shit. Yeah, dude.
Forza on this?
Yeah, I feel it. I was an Xbox...
God, Rocket League, bro.
Oh, yeah, Rocket League. Everyone fucks with
Drop
that.
shot on Rocket League, like, I am fucking amazing. Like,
I don't ever play that game.
I don't even have $20 to buy the fucking game. Like, I am fucking god status at...
I got buddies that fuck with that a lot. But yeah, I know how it's...
I play competitive, like, I'm good as fuck at that game, like, and I'm just sitting here, and like, all the controllers, every PS4 that I know, the controllers fucking get fucked up, like, Xbox One, honestly, like,
I don't know.
PS all my life, PS1, PS2, PS3.
Yeah, I've had them, I had all of them but
Xbox
3.
One is better.
I had all of them but
Xbox
3.
One is more tight.
Or actually, I did have 3 for a little bit, but I sold it right away. Like I said, when I was younger, I was ranked 497th in the world at Halo 2. I was only like 15. Like, I was that annoying little kid that was like, fuck you and your mom! Like, dude, I made dudes rage quit. And then there was a kid from my town, though. He was 2 years younger than me, and he used a modded controller. He used a BXR, which is by clicking one button. He could beat me. He was, like, generally a good player, but the fact that he had that fucking mod, it was better. And I just played on Green Thumb, so I couldn't even BXR or RXR, none of that garbage. Or, I mean, I could RXR if I wanted to.
Some of these kids on Fortnite, bro.
Yep.
Playing against some 6th grader from the UK.
Yep, and they just insane, dude, right?
He just fucking...
Yep. Oh, yeah, dude, no, and they all say the same thing when you go into a game. Y'all got a mic? Y'all got a mic? They'll say it like 7 times.
There's like some kids screaming in the background. I'm like,
Yep.
oh my god.
Nah, dude, they'll fucking, like I said, yeah, I hate it. Like, I snap, that's my trigger. After I hear that like 12 times in a night, just, if they say it one time and no one says something, that's cool, but when they repeat, you got a mic like 6 times, it's like, dude, shut the fuck up. If someone's got a mic, they would have said something already, you know? Like, you literally...
I'm fighting 7 Mr. Handies.
You got that fucking, what's your science at, dude, or your, intelligence? You gotta fucking get that, the fuck is that perk called? Dude, mine must be low, because I don't have anything for this fucking... Oh, there's one. There's that robot thing. There's the robot hacking fucking... Oops, wrong button. Man, dude, it's been so long since I played this game. There we go. I got 2 levels, too. What is it called? Robotics expert. You gotta get robotics expert so you can just shut off machines.
Do the Mr. Handies attack you?
Some of them do, but most of them don't unless you, like, shoot them first. They're, like, guarding. Like I said, it depends if you hack the system first. If you hack the system, they won't fuck with you. But if you got a companion...
It's looking like only the white ones do.
Yeah, some of them, like I said, if you go into like a building and there are already ones like activated, they'll fuck with you sometimes, but if you activate ones yourself from like a fucking terminal, them ones won't fuck with you. Them ones will be like your robots. Otherwise, if you get robotics expert, it's like the eighth attribute, or it's in the 8th perk you got in the intelligence thing. You gotta just have your intelligence to 8.
Fucking up for 13 minutes now.
It's gonna be a while, man, I'm telling you.
I'm gonna fucking stay up. I am not about it.
Yeah, robotics expert will, you can go right up to a fucking robot and just hit X or whatever you got it on your command thing, but you hit a button, you can hack them right there and shut them down. So, like, when you go, what level are you right now?
12.
Alright, yeah, do not fuck with any of the DLC for a while. And you're gonna be pissed about Nuka World. I was pissed about Nuka World.
Did you guys ever play Remastered?
Remastered Call of Duty 4?
Yeah, bro, I shredded at that game.
I'm
so ridiculous.
I
at
fuck
that game.
I
That
fuck
was
with
my shit back in the day.
You ever played with Liz Pones? You remember that tag for anything?
Nah.
Dude, she's like 30 miles away from me, and she's a bad bitch, and she murks at Call of Duty, especially 4. So when they made the remastered version, I'm sure she was all about it. But back in the day on the Xbox and the PS3, dude, Like, I thought I was good at them games. Like I said, I was 497th in the world at Halo 2. Like, most general first-person shooters, I adapted pretty quickly. Like, you know, as long as the controls are similar. See, I never fucked with Battlefields too much. Like I said, they're not, just the controls are different, like, you know.
Battlefield 4, bro.
Like Halo 2, Halo 3. Yeah, my cousin fucks with that hard. But yeah, I thought I was always pretty decent at that game, and I'd go play her, and I literally couldn't even get a kill on her. Like, she fucking murk.
My sister at Grand Theft Auto is ridiculous, bro. I've never seen anybody who's good at Grand Theft Auto. My sister's like, God, CEO, has like 6 garages, like...
Damn.
Bitch, what the fuck?
See, I didn't...
over here on Black Ops 3, like, I'm literally not allowed to play Grand Theft Auto or Black Ops 3. Like,
she don't want you to fuck with her account.
Oh no, she come take the PlayStation, fucking kick me in the face. I literally told, like, she threatened me the other day. She said, I'm gonna change the password to the PlayStation. I said, do it, I'm gonna fucking break your shit. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, cause she lives at her boyfriend's. So I was like, okay, you wanna change the password to your PlayStation? You live 45 minutes away? I was like, bet. That motherfucker off the floor.
Kick the PlayStation. Don't kick the PlayStation.
I was like, honestly, I'm gonna fuck myself over, but if you're gonna, like...
How old is your sister?
I'm 21, she's 19.
That's kind of fucked up that she'd be like that, but...
My dad bought this shit for her for Christmas 2 years ago.
I could see it. I could understand it if you guys were younger, like some more like. Again, I'm an only child though, so I don't understand how that shit is.
I graduated high school. I did a bunch of drugs. I'm an alcoholic, and she like graduated with a dank ass GPA. Dad bought her a car.
Yeah, well, your dad knows that you have fucking oomph in you. Like I said.
She's the golden child.
The one thing I always say, especially when you're really fucking good at video games, your brain has the capacity to remember quite a lot. Like, it's what you choose to remember, what interests you. Like,
I have photographic memory, bro.
Like, I don't know. My cousin used to beat himself up all the time. Be like, I'm so stupid. And this kid is a walking NBA encyclopedia. You can ask him the height of any NBA basketball player, living or dead, and he will know it. Freakishly know it. Off the top of his head. He's played...
Bro, I could literally hack your cell phone right now and get your IP address. Like,
oh, yeah, back hacking and stuff, but I'm just saying, like, this kid would be like...
I'm an idiot, like, I don't know what to do. I'm literally just like, hey...
But no, this kid thought that he was dumb, though, and I'm just like, dude, do you understand how many people could just remember that many facts off the top of their head, like, of nothing? Like, not very many. I was like, you are not dumb by any means.
One thing of knowing how, like, smart you are is reading someone's license plate and remembering it.
Dude, this guy's about to detonate some hatch.
So that's it, huh?
Okay, he just got all mad at me for it. Well, we're gonna see something cool here, guys. Detonate. Oh, it killed me!
Fuck,
it...
dude, what the fuck are you...
What the fuck was that? I wonder what my last save was. Dude, what the f... What are you
Oh, I know that, man. Fuck the last saves. Ugh.
Dude, there was
Like,
just this hatch. There was just this hatch in the ground, and it said there was like a scavenger. That was like the title for him, and he was like, "Time to blow this up." And like I could activate it, and all it said was detonate, but you had to be right next to it to activate it. You know, like to fuck with it. And I did it, and it instantly blew me up, dude. I'm so not far away, but I don't know where the fuck I ventured off to from there. Dude, man. I'm back by the Gary blocks. Alright, I feel like I went this way. I was fucking talking aimlessly for so long. I think I went this way. Do I even have any fucking... Yeah, you got one. Scorpion, did you see that? Or Shadow? I don't know who's watching right now, but... That's fucked up. Fortnite working yet?
No. Fucking doing research on this bullshit.
Like I said, it'll be a bit. Scorpion.
19 minutes ago, they said, oh, we're fucking at.
We're fucking. That's quote unquote what their statement was.
We will be back
See, I wonder what that means if they got. Oh, this guy sells you your dog.
Hey there.
Hey there.
19
Nice
minutes ago, like,
dog.
bitch, it's almost 4 a.m. Y'all said this shit was gonna work
Don't you
3
think you
hours
could use a
ago.
playmate?
Like, get the fuck out of here. I haven't even seen a goddamn astronaut.
You've got a deal.
Oh, yeah.
Bitch
You
ass
sure?
niggas, bro.
I mean, she's a great dog. Don't get me wrong.
Uh-huh.
I just don't want to
This
sell it.
handheld heavy hitter packs a
I'll
punch.
take good care of her.
Yeah, I wish I
worry.
could fucking play
Yeah.
with it.
Okay.
Fuck,
You look like you
man.
won't need anything. So,
Well, I would if I had the money.
oh well.
What? I don't even have 250 caps? What the fuck kind of broke ass character am I rolling with right now? I have 123. I gotta sell something to somebody quick.
This dude wants me to do every goddamn mission that involves killing me, yet I don't have ammo or guns.
Change your mind.
Like,
wanna
you
buy
fucking
or
kidding me?
Oh,
Dude, I need to find a vendor.
I can't find them for the life of me.
Who are you looking for?
A vendor, somebody so I can go grab weapons and
Where-
ammo and shit.
What have you all discovered?
Like,
what do you got up on your map?
everything around,
Sanctuary?
yeah, the sanctuary.
Fuck, it's so hard to explain because I don't even have anything discovered on this
Where's
character, so I guess that's good. Diamond City's way down in the middle. Or not way down.
I'm
but-
almost there.
Yeah. Otherwise, said there's a couple places if you stick straight down that left side of the map, dude. There's a couple things you run into eventually.
I think I might actually take the adventure and go to Diamond City.
Yeah, it's Did
I
you
got my
fuck with
power
the?
armor with the full fusion core,
Yeah,
so I'm fine.
you fucked with the dudes at Concord there. The
Yeah.
fucking Minutemen. Oh, somebody messaged me. Yeah, I normally avoid them. You can still get that. You can still get the power armor, but you gotta be sneaky. You gotta go in the church next door to that building, and you go up to the roof, and you can jump over. Because otherwise you fucking constantly got pressed in. Like, it's free XP, but eventually it does stop. But yeah, he's always got a settlement to fucking save. And then once you get all the settlements to save, they fucking need help from raiders. And then fucking, Jesus Christ. Every time you're next to him, he says it. It's just so annoying. So I just leave him sit in that church most saves. But yeah, I really want to buy this dog right away, but I only have 150 caps at the moment. In my orb account, I got literally, I had 66,666.
I'm sitting here wondering why I have so much weight on me. I'm carrying fucking power armor.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's
Kidding me?
because it's hurt most likely, or it's broken down, so like you can't equip it, so you gotta carry it. That's
It's
what sucks.
things that I got from the Commonwealth.
Oh, things that you just picked up. Yeah. But that's the
Yeah, I
only
killed a
thing
guy
that,
with power armor.
that's the only thing I'm always really anal about in the Fallout. I always make my storage spaces at my house pretty similar. Like, I have to have, like, a trunk for my weapons, a trunk for my good weapons, and a trunk for my armor, a good trunk for my armor. I have every magazine, pretty much. I have all the bobbleheads. This was my first, like, playthrough on 4, so I kind of fucking, like, went nuts. Now I'm on, like, my 5th character, but I normally just start
The hell is a
character and delete 'em.
scavenging station?
A scavenging station? That'll be
Yeah.
something you can sell at. Oh, are you looking at your build menu?
Yeah.
You won't be able to build that yet. Probably you'll need local leader.
I already got it.
Both of them?
I got the scavenging station. The first one. The third one, I think it is. It says scavenging station 3.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't fuck with them at all. I'm pretty sure that there'll just be a spot where, like, settlers and stuff will most likely, there'll just probably be random junk in there.
Ooh, I have a carrot. One single carrot. I feel so blessed.
oh. Did you change your mind?
I don't know, I got like fucking so much like food growing, but like I'm not getting any food.
You have to assign a settler to it. Do you know how to do that?
Yeah. I already got, I got one, I just need more than that.
What is your food say up in the top in your menu up there? It just says 1 for food.
It says 6.
Okay, so you have stuff planted, but you only have 1 settler assigned to the food. Do you got enough to build, like, how many settlers do you have at that settlement?
Only 5.
Well, most of them probably aren't. Can you build a fucking radio beacon? A settlement beacon?
I need copper. That's what I'm trying to do, and the only way for me to get copper is by having weapons and ammo, and I don't even have that.
Nah, dude. See, that's you just gotta fucking build you gotta get which perk is it? Hold on. I
mean, I got like tons and tons of like turrets and shit like that. I got power everywhere. I might just delete a generator or 2.
No, don't delete any of your power or nothing like that. Just hold on. What is it? Scavenger or something like that. It is scrapper. It is under intelligence. It's numbers.
Oh wow!
5.
Oh my! I just killed myself.
That sucks. But when
I
you
just
salvage
powered up
stuff,
the fucking flamethrower and killed myself with the flamethrower.
you gotta fucking get the scrapper perk, and then you get more from scrapping stuff, and then, like I said, you just gotta, whenever you collect stuff in the fucking wasteland, go up to your workbench and hit triangle, and then it'll store all your junk, and everything that you pick up, it'll like have some kind of, it'll have copper in it or something, you know? So you just go up to that workbench, activate it, and then like once you get in like the trade menu, just one of your buttons will be store all junk, store all your junk. Excuse me. And then yeah, just keep going out into the waste collecting shit and then coming back. Eventually you'll have enough stuff. Or you can go to fucking any place that sells stuff, like vendors, especially Diamond City. Vendors will sell shipments of stuff, but those are expensive.
Oh, I know.
You just want to get the scrapper perk. You can unlock the first one. All you need is 5 intelligence, and then you need to be a level 23 for the second one and a level 40 for the third one. But that, when you start scrapping stuff, you get way more. Yeah,
my intelligence is at 8.
Oh, okay, well that's good. Well, you can even get the robotics expert too. Like I said, that's if you're gonna want that eventually, just to fucking at least the first one, just so, because there are certain spots that are just cluster fucked, full of insane sentry bots and stuff like that, and it's a lot nicer just rolling up to it and fucking pressing 2 buttons and shutting it down. And then if you crouch, that, like, you can get the XP for killing it still too, but you better like crouch down and go into sneak so it'll go faster. God, I hate starting new characters. Otherwise, Vans, that's a fucking cool perk too. That's like fucking Oblivion style. Like you hit you go into your vats and you hold it, and like whatever your quest is, it'll show you like a line for your quickest way to get there.
Okay, I was carefuler this time with activating the flamethrower. I did not stand in the way of it. Don't do that, dog meat. Get the fuck in here.
I wonder where this guy is walking to.
Like, I even cleared out like every single house in Sanctuary too. Like, there's nothing in any of these houses.
Oh yeah, I do. That's the first thing I do for every save. Every save I do the same thing. Man, where is this guy going to? Does he go to Abernathy Farm and hang out? Cause I need this dog for fucking Orv. It just comes up as dog.
Oh.
I love Oblivion Goop games.
Oh, there's chairs in here. I can destroy these still.
Sir. Alright, that's right. I was trying to fucking backtrack to where I got blown up, but then I got distracted with this guy and his dog.
I mean, I got really good walls, really good farm, water, electricity. I'm doing pretty well. It's just ammo and weapons. Maybe I shouldn't have been scrapping all my fucking weapons.
Yeah, no, fuck that. Scrapping weapons is what you want. Once you get that scrapper thing, you'll be getting gears and screws from them. When you don't have that perk,
I already have this scrapper perk.
Yep, as long as you got the first one, you should be getting a little bit more. Yeah, otherwise, you know how to mark stuff so that it, like, highlights, right? Like, so that you know to look
Yeah.
for it. Because then it'll show up green. There's another perk that you get, and it'll show up. I think that's actually the scrapper perk. It might be the same one. But it'll show up, like, items, like a cabinet. If there's something in there that you need, it'll, be highlighted. Dude, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to figure out where this dude was. I know I was fucking around with these things for a second. Did I follow this trail? I should have looked at my map. I think it's right up these little...
Go find what you're looking for.
Like I said, it was just some random scavenger in the middle of a field, and there was a hatch. And he was just like, I'm gonna blow this bitch up. I was like, okay. Does it say I can't go that way? Is that what it's saying? Yeah, I can't go that way.
Ooh, there's more things I can destroy. There's a table out here.
Oh yeah,
more
the back area is full of shit like that. And then you know how to set up a, when you go, once you activate a workbench from, like, another place, you can send a settler to each one and you can share your workbenches. So, like, all the stuff in one workbench will link with the other one. If you go
I'm
to
gonna go try to find some light bulbs.
Yeah. Yeah, once you play the game a little bit more, you fucking, like, have an idea. There's certain areas that are usually clustered with, like, 1 or 2 types of material. Like, you just know where to go. Like, factories will always have fucking steel and gears. Oh, yep, them blood bugs, that's most likely what fucked you up, though.
Yeah, the blood bugs and the fucking ghouls.
Oh, ghouls? Yeah, dude, ghouls are the easier enemies out of most of them, so... I said definitely what your strength's gotta probably be pretty low right now, huh?
My strength?
Yeah.
It's at a 7.
That's not too bad. Yeah, ghouls are some of the easier. Like if they're like the glowing ones or something like that, them fuckers are pretty hard to kill, but just normal ghouls, they should be the easier, one of the easier enemies. They suck because of the way they maneuver. Like some of them are really dull, and then other ones are fucking like dive maniacs, where they just like rip at you.
Yeah, they go like to your legs and stuff instead of going up to your head and everything.
You just gotta sidewalk when it comes with them. They'll miss you a lot. They just end up laying
How did you
at your
get down
legs.
here before me?
Dude, he glitches out, dude. You'll see a lot of companion glitches
Does
in
he
the
get
game.
through doors and shit? Like, he just opens them with his face, like...
Dude, the no fall damage leg armor, when you figure out how to get that, that's gonna drive you nuts. It took me like 4 hours to get that. It's like the hardest thing in the game to get. It's harder than any bobblehead. It's harder than anything. When they put it in, I thought that it was like... I thought they put in like a code to make sure you couldn't get it anymore. The way that they had people doing it on like the internet. You gotta like jetpack up to the top while high on jet, so it slows down time and then it refills your jetpack. Like, there's so much shit you gotta do. And then you literally gotta get like 40 feet up in the air, get to this ledge, and then once you get there you have to do that like 20 more feet. Offer this armor that pretty much like acts like it's power armor. So when you're in power armor now, you know you don't have any fall damage, right?
Yep. Oh man, this game, dude, fuck. I'm in the vault trying to find some shit I can take to...
The first vault?
Yeah.
Oh, there's nothing in that bitch, really. I mean, there's a few things, like some screwdrivers and a whole lot of fucking glass bottles. That's where Red Menace is, the fucking game. You know how you can play games on your Pip-Boy now, right?
Yeah.
Yep, that's where Red Menace is. It's in one of them terminals.
Ooh, I can drink from the water fountain. Why not?
Yep, and if you're on survival, are you playing on survival?
I don't actually even know what I'm playing on. I should check that.
Probably on normal if you got saves and stuff like that. Because on survival, the only way to save is to sleep. I kind of want to go play my survival account, but at the same time, I don't. So much, it's fucking so much of a different game.
I just want this gun that's in here.
The cryo sucks, man. That's one of the worst guns in the game. They should have had a cooler gun in there.
I come back here and I get 40 fucking caps. It's not bad.
When you get that fucking gun, you should just grab everything, man. That's what I do. Grab everything that you can fucking see that's grabbable, and just, cause if you don't need it now, you're gonna need it later for something, you know? And instead of looking for it later, you know, just when you go to your workbench, just when you go to your workbench, go to store all, and like I said, there are certain things I keep for some reason. I always keep cigarettes, cigarette packs, cigarette cartons, and then pre-war money.
Too.
I don't know why, I just have to keep in gold, like anything that's gold. If I get a gold watch or something like that, those will be the things that I'll drop down, scrap it. I'll get the gears out of it, and then just the gold, and then silver. Like, you should check
I don't know what it is,
my
I'm just like collecting cartons of smokes and just packs of smokes on this game.
Yeah, things that I would realistically be stocking the fuck up on, though, like, you know? Like, dude, I no joke, like, here. Hold on, I'll unplug my controller so I can get over to it. This might be a little weird for some people, but can you hear this? Can you hear that?
Those are caps.
Dude, yep. I have like the big. I live above my mom's cafe. I've lived up here for probably like 5 years now again, but before that, like almost my whole life. And locally, we have like a local soda called Sundrop, and it's on bottles. And I fucking have been drinking it religiously since I was fucking in grade school. I probably drink about a fucking case of them a day. So yeah, I mean, that's 24 bottle caps a day, at least. And then all my friends drink them, and then, yeah, I used to take the ones from downstairs, too. And I was literally gonna send them in to fucking Bethesda, just to see what the fuck they do, and then some kid fucking did it for Fallout 4. I was so pissed. I was like, dude, this kid took my idea and my fame, and I was gonna send him so much more. Like, I was just gonna get the biggest box I could get and just send them all in one shipment.
I knew that sound right away. The reason because my one of my other buddies that I hang out with here in my town, he collects them all the fucking time, man. It doesn't matter if he drinks pop or anything like that. Like he'll just collect them even if they're on the ground. He'll just pick them up and add them to the collection.
A lot of people do that. Like I said, I used to keep all the ones from the cafe, but I stopped doing that. Because all the waitresses started getting pissed. They're like, do you really want us to keep saving these? I was like, fuck yeah, I want you to keep saving them. It's like, really? Like, it started to become like a really big hassle for them.
I think in total, my buddy's got over 2,000 caps right now.
I got that easy. Cause I don't even count them. I won't count them. There's too many. If I were to count them, I would just be like an average. I would make a pile of like 20 of them, and then just kind of like judge how much was there, and just kind of make similar piles and try to make like a guesstimate, kind of. Because it would take too long to count them individually. I'd be there forever.
I'm the type of person that collects cans. I like cans. I got this drink here in Canada. It's called Peace Tea. I don't know if you guys have that in the States.
I'm in Wisconsin, so I'm pretty close to you, because I'm in like your Mexico, and I'm like pretty north in Wisconsin.
But they have this drink called Peace Tea, and it comes in like 8 different colored cans, and then they're releasing like a new 8 different colored cans. So I'm kind of just collecting all of the different colored cans.
Yep, I've heard of Peace Tea. They sell that here, like locally in our gas stations and stuff. I'm close enough. Do you guys got Sundrop up there?
No, we don't.
It's like a Mountain Dew. It's like a lemony type citrusy soda. Except it's like I said, it puts Mountain Dew to shame. It's fucking so delicious. It's like I said, it's the only thing that quenches my thirst aside from milk or water. But you can't smoke cigarettes and drink fucking milk.
Right?
Yeah, if I'm like eating,
I mean,
I
can
drink
soda. Beer and smoke cigarettes all the time, man.
I'm allergic to hops. When I drink, I fucking drink whiskey only. Well, when I first started drinking when I was a little kid, I drank beer, but then I thought getting drunk was fucking getting sick. Because again, I didn't understand. I'd literally have like 2 beers and I'd be throwing up. My buddies would be like, oh, he's a lightweight. Oh,
Yeah.
I just shot Preston Garvey. Whoops. He's outside. What, is he mad at me?
On the balcony.
Oh no.
Settlers inside.
He wasn't even...
Door. Grab that laser musket and help us, please.
He was outside. Since when is he ever outside?
I like vodka myself.
Yeah, no, I was a whiskey guy. I mean, vodka, dude, they make some drinks with that shit. You don't even know you're drinking liquor, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn.
I drink cheap ass vodka though.
Yep, like that $10 shit you can get.
Yeah, but it's like 90 proof.
Yeah, I had a fucking little buddy. That's all she drank every fucking day, dude. I was like, Jesus Christ, girl, your insides gotta just hate you. And then I started drinking fucking just whiskey religiously. Like, I was putting down a 1.75 of Jameson every 2 days. And I wasn't even getting drunk, and I'm a little dude. So,
I was doing like 2.6 of vodka every day for 3.5 months straight without even eating meals in between. My body fucking hated me.
Yeah, but it was weird. Like, I'd just smoke some weed, and I'd never get to that like pukey drunk stage, because I'd never like slam. I would just be like casually drinking it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd be at the bar just shooting pool, shooting darts, doing this, and then fucking gambling. Like, you know, one thing to another the whole time, just sipping my drink. I never fucking... I mean, there'd be nights where I'd get into a shitty situation. I'd be like, yep, slamming. Give me a shot, too. Like, you know, I drink Jameson and water. I don't mix it with soda because I drink enough soda throughout the day. So, yeah, when I drink, I fucking... whiskey and water.
Is it safer to be following the train tracks?
I fuck with the train tracks. You don't see too much shit on there. Normally you'll see fucking feral dogs for some reason when you take the tracks. Yeah, it's a pretty good way to get from A to B's. Normally what I do. Sometimes the water's alright, but then certain parts you just run into hella Mirelurks.
Oh yeah.
Them fuckers suck unless you shoot them square in the face. That's the only part of their body where you can get actually like decent amounts of damage on them. Otherwise, yeah, them fuckers you'll be battling for a minute.
I just accepted a mission from some random chick. Clear the way for the Orbiter land station. Okay.
Nice. Yeah, that's, like I said, you're gonna want to do all them side quests. Because, I mean, that's just, like, free XP. You won't get, like, what is it? You won't get too much cap. Sometimes you won't get that much XP either, actually, but...
I mean, the most amount of XP I've gotten is, like, 750 from one of these.
Yeah, that's... From the main quest, that's when you'll get stuff like that.
Ooh, I'm almost to Diamond City.
Yep, when you get to Diamond City, you'll get a good chunk, too, like, something else.
Is everybody still in the party?
One dude, we've only had the 3 because the fourth guy, the guy that was in the game, the guy that died right away, I didn't get a chance.
I think he just hopped off.
Yeah, though he did hop off. He stayed in the game for a while, like while we were playing. But when it booted me, I never got a chance to add him. He was the only one I didn't add because we got put into the game before I could get to his profile.
What the fuck is in front of me?
The meat, I think it was, because we got Aletha.
Oh, what is this? Oh my god, this is a traitor.
Just like a random one rolling. He's dead. Fallout luck right there, man. Look for a trader for an hour, finally find one, and he's dead.
Like, he's got a shop and everything on the outside of this town, but like, he's dead.
At fucking Diamond City?
No, like, there's like a little town outside of Diamond City, and everything doesn't say steal. I'm just taking it all.
Oh no. Nah, dude, that's like a super mutant and security guard type thing. That bad, dude, there's a mad battle probably somewhere around. Where is this stage set? Why am I fucking being...
What's up, boy? What you got there? What you got, dog meat?
There you go.
You just had something in your mouth. Where'd you put it, you fuck? has something in your mouth. I swear to God, this dog had something in his mouth, and then he like dropped it, and it was gone.
He would normally bark and like take you to stuff.
Oh, I can unlock
Right now,
this.
he's fucking just nowhere to be found. I need him next to me so I can give him some shit from my inventory, but...
There's a chem lab back here.
Yeah, dude,
Glowing fungus.
that's the one thing you gotta get your stuff. My guy, my main character, he's got 700 some jet. That's just 'cause I make it constantly. It just takes fertilizer and plastic to make that. And jet's your best friend in this game.
I got both of those, actually. I got like 30 fertilizer.
But you need to have the, probably, chemist perk or something like that. You'll need a perk, probably, to make that stuff. I'm not sure if you can make it right off the bat. Dude, where's my dog?
Yeah, you need the chemist perk. I'm kind of avoiding going into these big, like, towns and shit. Just scavenging outside of it.
Yeah, just be careful, because one of them buildings is literally cluster-fucked with mines. I'd do a quick save.
Man, I don't know who you are, but your timing's impeccable.
Because I was on survival, and I got all the way to Diamond City from Sanctuary in one run. And,
Explodefly.
I finally get there, and I fucking literally got blown up by fucking...
There's two of them. Oh god, I'm screwed. I'm screwed.
Dude.
Where are you, dog meat?
It won't let me talk to dog meat because I'm fucking... I don't know why.
Please.
I don't want to skip through all the
there's
dialogue.
four of
I'm
them
sorry,
now.
guys, but I really... This is bothering me.
Damn it.
Mm-hmm. One good idea.
Well,
I'm gonna
no,
die.
no,
I'm literally gonna die to bloat flies on easy.
Vertibird up on the
Dude,
roof.
I told you them
Old
fuckers
school.
are not... I told you to
Pre-war.
save, too.
Well,
Uh-huh. I like it.
I did.
Sure. Minigun.
Dude, how many shots do you take? Jesus.
Here, go into your
I'll help if
vats,
I
and
can.
when he'll like maneuver
you'll
for
need
a
is
little
an
bit, and then
old
he'll
pre-war
stop
FC.
moving. When he stops moving,
A
go into your
standardized
vats,
fusion
and then
core.
back out, and your crosshair will be right on him.
Long-term nuclear battery.
Uh-oh. This is not good.
Actually,
I
I
have
already
no
grabbed the
ammo in
fusion
any of
core.
my guns now. This is where I need either Preston Garvey or Codsworth.
Nah, dude, I'm telling you, you gotta get McCready. You gotta go to Greg or Greg or what is it called? Good Neighbor. That's where you get McCready. McCready. Go to Good
Oh,
Neighbor.
no, I don't want to fight those. No, I do not. Those giant mosquitoes.
Blood
God
bugs.
damn.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit. Wait, a mutant stash? What?
A mutant stash? Oh yeah, that's just like fucking human body parts and shit.
I don't want to be fucking around with none of these guys. This Diamond City?
That's right.
How do you get into Diamond
There's
City?
like, just look when you're walking, there'll be like little signs around. Just look at the signs.
Can I
There'll
go
be
in
little
the house?
arrows. Try to follow the security guards.
Oh, there's people here. Oh, they're fucking raiders.
Please,
Oh
you need
god.
to listen to me.
Something coming.
Oh, I don't want to go that way.
Hell yeah.
Wait, what? Who's gonna die?
Angry.
That's it. He's gonna walk
Who's
away.
hurt?
What do you mean? I already agreed to do all this shit,
Can't
Preston.
just stay trapped in here.
Make
This
it
is
quick.
ridiculous.
They mask for another attack.
Somebody do something.
I won't be able to hold them.
Now look who dog meat brought.
Who's gonna die? I hear some bitch saying help, so she's gonna die. Help.
Ah, no, that's a
don't know.
trap. That's a trap. Don't do that. That's a trap. She wants you to go into this super duper mark, or whatever the fuck it is right there, and yeah, there's a bunch of raiders in there, and they try to kill you. You can go in the back door. That's where you gotta go to get the green paint. If you go in the back door, you can, like, sneak all the way around and mix blue and yellow and make it.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man. How am I
And-
gonna get to Diamond City when I got raiders and mutants around
That's,
me?
dude, the Diamond City's right there. The security guards, those aren't raiders, those are security guards. Did you shoot one of them?
No.
Are they, then the security guards should not be hostile, dude. The dudes that look like raiders, they won't be hostile.
I came in from the east side, so.
Yep, they'll be battling, but again, one of them buildings right there is littered with mines.
Up here.
Littered.
We got somebody up here.
Dog meat, I don't care. Oh, I made it. I made it to Diamond City.
Yep, just
Oh my god.
careful. Like I said, I've said that once or twice before, and then I got there, and then I fucking died. Like as soon as I fucking got to the
I found
area.
Piper.
Oh yeah, now you're. She's so
I'm here.
annoying. That's the most annoying companion in the game. I'm telling you.
I know. I watched gameplays of this game, and I fucking. This is the one chick I really hate.
I mean, dude, just wait. Wait till the end of the game when you can get fucking, she starts out as a fucking, like, Mr. Handy bot. And then you can fucking turn her to a synth. Kiri. God, she's a bad bitch. Alright, I gotta save my, minigun ammo for this Deathclaw when it comes.
I got about 2,000 caps too, so that's good.
This must be on like very easy or something. So I'm getting like no XP for killing this dude. Yeah, you should always take at least everybody's fucking ammo. I'm sure you already know that. Anytime you kill someone.
I'm gonna steal some shit from, I'm gonna steal some shit from this place, from Diamond City. I'm gonna
No,
wreak
do
some
not.
havoc.
Nope, there's only one place in the back corner that you can really get away with fucking stealing from. Otherwise, you steal from there, you get caught almost every time. Unless your sneak's pretty high. But there's like, you'll see, there, you get a trophy for running around the baseball diamond too. Because it's inside Fenway Park. It's pretty dope. I don't know if you noticed that. Yeah, you're at Fenway Park there. It's like a baseball stadium. I'm not a big baseball guy, but I thought that was a cool. They always kind of have realistic.
I got a total of 23 XP for asking who can help me.
Yep. You get them speech checks, you're gonna want your perception up for there. No, what is it? Yeah, your perception for that.
Yeah. Okay, nobody cares about your next story, bitch. I just want to go into
Piper.
Diamond City and buy some things.
Yeah, you get a lot of XP for talking to her for that. She's gonna. I always avoid it, but it's a good chunk of XP there in the beginning. She asks you to just talk to her for a bit. Man, I'm already over encumbered. What am I over by? 1 pound.
I need stim packs, ammo, and a new weapon. I do have a sawed-off shotgun that I have upgraded. Hella, actually. The thing does so much fucking damage. It's like one shot and they're dead. That's to raiders, though. It's like 3 shots to a super mutant. People, hello.
I fucks with that workbench a lot, man. That's, like I said, that's normally the first thing I try to upgrade on all my shit. First I actually do, there's a thing for your power armor to make fusion cores last long. I try to make that one of the first ones. Man, dude, the only thing that's gonna suck about having to go to jail is fucking, just not having anybody to watch my cats. Like I said, I gotta get my cousin to agree to that for sure.
Fine, Preston. Quit fussing.
Excuse me.
That was a pretty amazing display. I'm just glad you're on our side.
That was great.
Feeling good, Preston.
You never have too
The
many
chick was
friends.
so rude.
Not in the
She
common
said,
Listen,
I'm getting bored.
when we
Make
first
yourself
met,
scarce.
you said you were glad
My
to-
Oh,
comment,
the chick,
bitch.
Well, you
the
did.
chick up on
We owe
top
you our
there,
lives.
like in the fucking,
Yeah.
So,
yeah, she's a fucking
it ain't
cunt,
much,
dude. I
but
hate
it's
that
the best
bitch.
way I can say thank you.
She's a
Yeah, I
snotty old
responded
hag.
to that with, I responded with it to, I responded with, bitch.
Yeah, you get sarcastic answers and stuff like that. I always say the meanest
You're
stuff.
welcome.
There's a chick in that
Anytime.
bar.
Well,
There's a little
since you
quest
say
right
that,
behind there.
maybe
There's
you'll
a
come
little
to
bar
Sanctuary
right
with
there.
us. We could use your help
There's some
getting
chick in
settled
there cheating on her husband with the bartender. and then you
How
come
do
in.
you,
All right,
how do you
buddy.
pass time?
I'm in.
Wait. You have to sit
Oh,
down in a chair.
That's wonderful. But
Okay.
there's
I
more
was trying to
your
figure that out. I was
destiny,
like,
Yeah,
isn't
that
there?
clicking all the
fucking.
buttons and shit.
They
Like,
did.
what the hell?
They
And
switched
I
that on us
know
pretty hard
your
from 3 in
pain.
New Vegas to this one.
Okay.
Ooh, he's got
I'm
ammo.
listening.
Okay.
It's
You're
fucked up.
not out
Certain
of
chairs you'll sit in, you
out
won't be
of
able to
hope.
do it in too. Like it
All's
can't
not
be.
lost. I can
It can't be
feel
like somebody's
the
chair in their
sun's
house
energy.
sometimes. Like
He's
certain people's
alive.
chairs. I don't know. It's weird.
I'm listening.
Look,
Oh, dude, you're gonna
I
be
know
so.
how
Do you
it
know
sounds.
how the
It's
storyline
like-
goes?
It's weird.
Yeah.
I mean, it ain't
Uh,
always clear.
Like,
But
what, you
your
know, like
son's
who
out.
Sean turns into and stuff.
And even I don't need the
Yeah.
sight to tell you where you should start.
That's not
looking.
bad. 4 bags of,
Green
or 2
jewels
bags of
of
fertilizer
diamonds.
for $30 each.
Diamond City,
Oh.
the biggest.
Like I said, I don't know. I won't ever buy stuff like that. I'll buy shipments of stuff, but you'll find, like I said, you'll find that stuff, man. Like I said, you'll always just find it when you're not looking for it. That's why I just say grab everything you can. When you're over encumbered, go home, unload, and fast travel, you know, do whatever you do. Like I said, that's how you get money, too. Like I said, I'll fucking spend,
Speak up.
I'll
That's
spend days just
vague.
killing people or just, like, going out looting
I'm
areas that,
tired
like, aren't
now.
really, like, lootable. Like,
Maybe
you
you'll
can just
bring me
grab
some
it and not
chems
really
later.
steal it.
The sight will paint a clearer picture.
Oh yeah, don't give Mama Murphy too many chems either unless you want to kill her. Because when you give her, when you do it like 6, 7 times, it'll kill her.
Preston, we're all gonna
I've already
die
done it
eventually.
3. So
Yeah, if you
I
do
think
it.
that's my cap there.
Yeah.
And our new friend here, he's gonna need it too. Now let's get going. Sanctuary.
When you get to, what's her name, man? Jess? Not Jess, she reminds me of Jess. She's like a Scottish bitch, dude. Cassie? No, Cassie's in New Vegas too. Fuck. There's a companion chick though, but she fucking is a psycho addict, and she eventually asks you to take you to a vault to like clean her up. And when you go there and clean her up, she like my game glitched out and it wouldn't fucking let me clean her up.
idea of what we
It's so annoying. Like it doesn't even come up in my quest line.
Well,
How many shops are there in Diamond City?
let's
Quite
just
a
hope it
few.
lives up to its name.
The whole there's weapons, there's a jet guy, there's a guy with sluggers, and each one of them have mini quests for you too, like something that you can go do.
Hey, sounds like you better get going to Diamond
Well, I just
City.
got myself some ammo for my shotgun, which is good.
Hold on to that power armor now.
Yeah, no shoddy ammos. Like I said, there are a few things. Once you get the spray and pray, when you see cricket, it's a really expensive gun. But the spray and pray is the best, one of the best guns in the game. It shoots an additional projectile. So like,
What's combat zone?
that's where you find the chick. That's where you find the chick that I was just talking about. There'll be like a ghoul. It'll be full of raiders, and like these raiders will
Oh
be.
yeah.
Yeah, they'll be fucking shooting. They'll be fucking watching these people. Not shooting. They'll be watching these people fight, and this chick will
Yeah,
like
and
kill.
then you walk in and shit, and then shit starts getting hectic. They
Yeah,
start shooting at
dude.
you to kill everybody.
Oh, dude, it's so nuts. I was not prepared for that. I was really low level when I walked into that. But yeah, that's where you get that one chick. I can't think of her name off the top of my head, but she's one of the coolest companions. She's got like a Scottish accent, and she's fucking addicted to Psycho. But it's really, like I said, it's really fucking annoying because she asked you to get her clean, and then I take her to this spot, and then she doesn't fucking get clean. Like the thing never gives me the, it did it.
Where's the seat? Just fucking chillax for a while. There we go.
I should probably go get my other power armor that I paid for, but like when you buy, there are certain microtransactions. When you buy like certain suits of power armor, you don't just get them right away. You gotta fucking actually go, like, do some little quest line to get them. It's fucked up.
So, once I've sat down, how do I skip the time?
Like I said, certain ones you can't do it, and you should have like a little icon pop up. Mine's triangle. If it doesn't show up, you gotta find a different place to do it.
Oh, here we go. This is a good seat.
You might have, like I said, it might have to be one that you own. not
Oh
positive.
no, got one. I found me a little bench at a diner that I'm sitting at.
Nice. Alright, where
Waiting
is...
time. I know there's like
Whoa!
up by the drive-in, there's like this little spot where there's a trader there, and she's being attacked by a couple of raiders at first, and then they kill them off, and then you start talking to her and shit, and she needs chems or something. I forget. I think that's what it is.
No, her son's addicted to chems, and she wants you to fucking fight them dudes off. Yeah, you can speech check that better, cause that way I didn't realize that you could be buddies with them dudes. I did that wrong the first time. I just killed them dudes. Said fuck it, but you can you can speech check them to go away, or just pay for, you can talk the lady into paying her son's tab or whatever the fuck it is, and then they just go about their merry business. But yeah, that fucking part. That part wasn't fun.
What a bitch. This chick is accusing me of being a synth.
Yeah, no, she does that. She's fucking that, and that's like just her thing. That'll get really annoying really fast. Every time. You sure you're not a synth?
What's concrete good for?
Dude, that's just when you're building stuff. That's my favorite material to build with. I mean, you don't really need it, but you'll need it for certain things. Like I said, don't ever buy shipments of stuff like that unless you're absolutely sure. Like, the one thing you're gonna want is for, like, your power armor, steel and copper, I think it is. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, you're early in the game right now, so you don't really have to worry about too much of that.
Oh my fucking god, that's so expensive. Holy
Yep.
shit.
The shipments of stuff?
2,475 for 50 copper.
Yep, you gotta get your, there's a barter perk somewhere, I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head, but you're gonna want to get that unlocked pretty quick. That should be one of your main first ones.
For steel.
Yep, and like I said, you end up finding, just mark that stuff, and you'll end up seeing, like, almost everything's made from that shit, so you don't really... Oh, fuck, I got a little headache there.
Okay, so telephones are a good way to get copper.
Yup, telephones, and, like I said, you'll find that's what I was saying, there's a factory somewhere that's got a bunch of gears. Gears have copper, I'm pretty sure. Fuck, I did the same thing, I keep hitting X to store, and that's take all. I haven't played this game in a while, so my fucking muscle memory's just not agreeing with me. Well, that's like a... There we go.
Let's see what you got. Something for everyone. Holy fuck, even that's expensive. 1,200 for shipment of copper, 25.
Oh, wait, a shipment of anything is usually always in the grands. The lowest it'll be once you get your, like, stuff up is, like, I think the lowest one is like a 25, and that's maybe of rubber. You can get that for like 250, but otherwise most of it's like 500, then 750, a grand still. It sucks. It really does.
Power armor frame.
That's just like the base of a power armor without any, you know, leg attachments.
Without all the extras.
Yep,
Yeah.
it'll just be right there.
That guy was fucking useless.
Yep. Is that fucking Arturo?
Yeah, I don't want your fucking baseball bats, man. Get out
Oh
of
no,
here.
fucking Mo.
Yeah.
He's got a really cool quest where you gotta get baseball cards or something for him. Not a really cool quest, but I like that quest. You gotta go somewhere goofy and fucking once you get to, you're in Diamond City right now. You gotta go talk to the detective right now. He's in like the backside.
Yeah, Valentine.
Yeah, he's not gonna be there. You're gonna have to go rescue him and then do like a small quest to get him. and then his like companion quest is there'll be these little holotapes. They're at any, if you ever see like a police station, or like the Cambridge police station, this police station, anytime you see a police station, go in that bitch and just kind of thoroughly search it and look for a holotape. Some of them are on the computers, some of them will be like in safes, and some will just be in desks, but that's
Why
pretty
are
much
stim packs so expensive?
just
What the
because of
fuck?
what they do, especially in the beginning, man. It sucks. That's why normally every person you kill will at least have one on them. So, like I said, I got 19 right now. I'm only level like 4 or something.
See Abbott at the wall.
Yeah, yeah. That's the fucking guy that wants you to... You're gonna end up having to go where that bitch is fucking saying, help me, or whatever. He's gonna ask you to get
Okay.
green paint.
I already have green paint.
Yeah? Oh, then you're set.
Yeah, I found some.
Dude, Travis, that's the dude. You're gonna want to go hang out in the dugout. There's 2 dugouts. One's like a jail, and then the other one's a bar. You're gonna want to go in there for a minute, chill for a second, then go talk to Travis, and then just hang around. Travis is in the radio station. He's the most annoying DJ host ever in the beginning. But then there's like a small quest line where you put him in like a staged fight. Like the bartender has these dudes come in and like pick on him, and then like you and the dude like beat him up, and then the bartender never pays the dudes for like throwing the fight, so then they like take him. So you have to go, you get Travis and you bring him on like these trials and tribulations with you, and like it turns him into like a man pretty much, and then he becomes just a really badass DJ. Because like if you turn on Diamond City Radio right now, he just stutters and he's so annoying. But yeah, once you do that quest line, then he's a really good DJ. It's like completely different. But one of my streamers, or one of my viewers told me that if you kill him, if you somehow kill him like sneakily so no one else knows that you did it, there's a little boy that runs the water stuff right behind there. Like once you, like if you're by Abbott, it's all in that back corner. But yeah, there's a little boy. He starts running the radio station apparently. There's a bunch of mods too. Like I don't know if you play the game with mods. I don't play with them, but they have a lot of them. But they disable trophies. But they have mods, I guess, where 3 Dogs, the radio host again.
Yeah, I don't fuck with the mods.
I tried downloading one. It was supposed to be for a dev door, like you know, it's like when they make the game, there'll be certain things they don't take out. Like, you know, there'll be certain doors that you just can't get through. Like in New Vegas in 3, it would just say like fucking I can't remember what it would say, but pretty much it would just say like unavailable, like not able to go through. It would have some kind of like thing in parentheses in the subtitles to let you know that you weren't able to fuck with it. Them doors actually got shit behind them, and they fucking make these things where like you can get into them, and they'll have them all of them in these like little like areas. So like you walk through one door and it'll just bring you magically to that spot. I downloaded one for Far Harbor, and every time I'd go into a door, it'd force close my game. It's like, yep, fuck this shit. What is my quest supposed
Selling
to
a
do?
bunch of my shit right now. Make a little cash.
Yep, that's always what I do.
I've been just letting all my food grow. I got like 40 fucking different plants, and
Yeah,
I'm
if
just
you
letting it
don't-
grow, harvesting and selling.
If you don't have settlers, like
Hey
picking
there.
them up
I'm glad you
themselves,
decided to come with us.
I'm pretty
I should've
sure
listened
that
to
they
Mama
just go
Murphy
into your
all along.
workbench. Like
Pretty
if
nice
you have
place
the
she's
things
found for us.
planted there.
I think we could settle down here. Make it a place to call home. What do
It's
you
good
have?
to know.
Positive. Either that or the ones that they harvest go into it.
Yeah. What do you mean? Before what war? Are you saying?
Haha. I just got
I lived here
500 cats.
Over 200 years ago.
Nice, selling all your stuff.
Frozen or something.
Yeah.
For most of it.
Yep.
Just the shit I don't need.
Just woke up a little
When you
while
got, if
ago.
you got that local
Damn.
leader perk, then
Like
if you
one
got
of those
both
old
of them,
pre-war
I don't think you
ghouls.
can get the
You
second
say
one
you
yet.
were frozen.
But then you can open up
Anybody else
shops
make
in
it
your
out with you?
settlements, and then you can invest in them, so that way they have more money. So that way later in the game, like I said, I'll show you one of my things on Orv. Like it's
My son.
I can't think of what it's called, but
Somebody
there's a
took him away while I
settlement
was
down
still
in the. It's
trapped.
like an island.
I've been looking for him.
It's like in the very bottom right of
Sorry.
the fucking map.
I hope you
It's
find
like
him.
something with an S. I can't believe
me
I
know if
can't
there's
think
any
of it
way
off
I
the
can
top of my
help.
head right now.
Anyway,
But
I
there's,
am
it's
glad
like one
you're
of the
here.
biggest settlements you can get. But I cleared everything out of it, and then I built like this big ass like glass mansion, and then I built like a little arcade
you don't mind,
and a couple other
but I've got
things,
another
and
favor
then
to
I
ask.
sent
I've
only
had word from
female
the settlement
settlers
asking me for
there.
help. The only chance
So
to start
literally,
with
there's
trouble
no
is-
dudes but me. So I put them all in dresses, and then like I got
I'd
a
be glad to help.
bar.
That's
Like I have
fantastic.
everything there.
The Minutemen could use more people like you.
Like a fucking
By the way,
bar, general
if you wanna help
store,
out around here at all, talk to
fucking
Sturgis.
armor, weapons,
I'm
and then
sure
you
he'd
can
be
invest
glad
in
for
all
all
of
the help
them.
he
So
can
each one of them has like at least $1,000's worth of caps that you can like take from them every day. So like I'll end up going there every time I'm full on something. And once you get the long haul perk that's in strength, if you have that maxed out, you can fast travel. You can fast travel while over encumbered and like walk while over encumbered. Like it won't like make you putt really bad. But so I'll just fucking stock up on like 10,000 pounds worth of shit, and then I'll just go back there and I'll just end up getting like, you know, $12,000 in or 12,000 caps in that one run. Just cause all of them, but you gotta like invest $500 to be able to do it, or 500 caps. So it takes a while to even be able to do that.
Can you get Brahmin in this game?
If you set your settlements up right, you can. There'll be a trader thing. It was probably next to that whatever that thing was that you were asking about before, that scavenger shack. There's something.
Yeah.
There's a trader one, and when you put them down, like I said, there's a trader that goes from like. There's a couple of them. There's like a. There's a dude who pretends to be a doctor that's not a doctor, and then there's like a guy, his name's Lucas something, he's like a pudgier dude, he's always in leather armor. And then there's this tweaker chick named Cricket, dude. Like, they're always at random spots every time, they'll never be in the same one. But when you put them things down, they end up coming to your place then, like it's a hub for them. And I'm telling you, dude, you're gonna want to save up, I think it's like 1,200 caps. But that fucking spray and pray, it shoots 45s, but that thing, dude, that gun will get you out of some sticky situations. Like when you're fucking about to die, and like I said, you just want to, every time you got caps and money, you want to get ammo. That's the one thing, because you will run out of ammo a lot in this game. That's what I always
I can
did.
see that.
Like, you'll just be, like, out in the wilderness in the middle of a battle, and then, like, also be like, fuck, and then you go to your shotgun, and you're like, fuck. Everything's out, and then you can't fast travel when you're next to an enemy, you know?
Yeah, and then you're just aimlessly running for like forever, just trying to get away.
It sucks.
And finally you get away, and just as you're about to fast travel, somebody else comes to try to attack you. It's like, fuck.
Yep, seems how Fallout works. Retrieve marriage locket. What time is it, bud? Yeah, it's almost 7 where I'm at. But I got like 30 days and I gotta report to jail, so this is like my little vacation. I'm gonna try and fucking just grind out video games and shit when I'm now, or like right now, because I'm not sure when I get out if I'm gonna have the same mindset as I do now. It's only 90 days, but said I fucking ain't trying to go sit in a fucking cage for 90 days.
Yeah.
But live and learn.
Yeah. Oh, I guess. Yeah.
Like I said, I got put in a stupid situation. My fucking moderators are sure sick of hearing the same story, I imagine, but just got cops approached me on a weird night, and they tried charging me with something that was like completely, like they weren't able to charge me with it, but they tried anyway, and then I freaked the fuck out. Like, you know, they can charge you with whatever they want, but it was not something I was doing. So then I resisted and a bunch of shit and yada yada yada, and then they ended up dropping the charge that they originally charged me with that made me freak the fuck out in the first place. So it's just ironic and stupid, and then the charge that they dropped, they had my fucking ex come in today then and try to fucking say that it all happened. She was just a fucking little alcoholic that I tried to help out, and you know, like I said, I'm fucking 27. I fucking lived the addict's life when I was like 16, 17, you know. I not necessarily grew out of it, but I know better now, you know. Like I said, I come from a small town. You can't really get away from it. People everywhere are doing it, but so I just kind of, I knew where she was. Like, you know, like when she was sober, she was a fucking sweetheart, and then so it was my birthday and she wanted to go out. She like I took off from work for 2 days. You said we'd have fun and do this. I was like, well, let's just sit at home and have fun. I was like, we don't need to fucking go out every night. She's like, fine. And then 20 minutes later, she's like, let's go. I was like, God damn it, fine. So we went to one bar. Then her fucking, like, we were plastered, and her friend fucking called. She's like, oh, I'm at this bar, which is right next to my house. So she was like, well, let's go here. I was like, really? So we go there, and then the person that we met, her boyfriend started freaking out that she was there. It was just a bunch of drama the whole time.
It's
And
just like a shit show. That's
yeah,
the way it works. Right?
And fucking her friend was my girlfriend's roommate. My girlfriend's roommate's girlfriend. So, like, it's so confusing. She lived across the street from me. She had a fucking roommate who was a dude. He had a girlfriend who was fucking my fucking girlfriend's friend. Dude got all pissy because he wasn't at the bar with us because he was only like 19 at the time. So he said the bitch couldn't come home. So then we went there so that she could get her shit, and then we could go to my house. And then she like locked herself in his room. And like this whole time, the chick that I was dating is literally at this point fall down fucking drunk. Like, not trying to speak ill of her because it sounds like I am, but it's like truthful. Like, every time she drank, the night ended in one of two ways. Either her arguing with everyone around her and like falling down, like hurting herself in some form of way, or her passing out and like pissing and shitting herself. And it just became to the point where it was like, if you don't have an in-between, I don't want to be a part of it. I'm sick of fucking waking up in a puddle of piss. Like, this shit's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like I said, dude, I have had buddies who lost their lives to crack, and I had like, you know, like people just lose themselves to like actual drugs. So when somebody like, I don't know, like I said, I've heard of alcoholics. Like, I understand the want to get drunk, but the need to get like plastered to the point of not being able to like consciously function, like that's ridiculous. But yeah, we ended up trying to come to my house, and she clichely fell down her fucking steps, didn't fall, like tumbled, like she had a fucking mark on every part of her body. And she lived across the street from me. So we tried walking to my house, and she got halfway across the street, and she laid down in the middle of the fucking road and started acting like a fucking child. It's like, I don't want to go there, I want to go back to the bar. It's like, no. It's like, we're fucking going home. She started fighting me for it, and then I was just like, get up. I tried, like, picking her up, and she wouldn't get up. So I was like, fine, fuck you then. So I walked to my front door, opened my front door, turned back, looked at her, and she was still laying there. So I was just like, God damn it. So I walked back, tried picking her up again. She wouldn't get up. Cops ended up rolling up. They're like, what's going on? They asked her, did he hit you? She's like, no. They're like, did he kick you? She's like, no. Like, did he pull you? And she's like, maybe. That's when they fucking told me I was going to jail for battery. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I was like, I'm not fucking going. I was like, I didn't touch her like that. I was like, I'm trying to fucking go home. And this is after like six hours of watching her just get plastered, being like, can we go home now? On my birthday. I just wanted to hang the fuck out. And yep.
See those cops, those type of cops, man. Those are the guys that are like.
That's what I said. I freaked out. There was one of them that was being like legit and trying to talk to me, and the other one was just a dick. And then a third one came up, and while I was trying to explain to him my side of it, the third one came up and was like, "We're gonna search you," and like his whole posture was just like hunched over. Like, already, and like they just interrupted me from me trying to like explain what happened, and the first thing he's got to say is, we're gonna search you. Like, I already knew what fuck was happening next, you know, like my subconscious kicked in. That's when I just started kind of being not really cocky, but I know I said something dumb then. I said something like, oh, don't worry, I already did all the cocaine and heroin. Like, I said something just dumb. And then, yeah, they fucking, while he was searching me, that's when the fucking, she said maybe, and like the cop looked over and like gave a nod, like literally didn't even say anything, just gave a nod. And that's when the dude's just like, you're going to jail for battery, I'm sorry. Like, he literally apologized. I was like, what? Then yeah, I'm like 125 pounds, and they started like trying to walk me to the squad car, and I started like resisting. I was like, no, dude. Like, I wasn't like swinging or nothing, but I just kind of like was, you know, pushing back, kind of planting my feet, and they just kind of started dragging me there, dude. Once they got me into the squad car, dude, I fucking locked my leg on the door, dude, and it took literally 7 of them. I had 14 hands on me, and I'm 110, 115, 125 pounds, you know, I'm a little dude. And I'm fucking just loving it, because I'm not even trying to keep my foot locked, and they got all these hands on me trying to move my foot. They're pressure pointing me. And this one sheriff comes in and he put one right in my collarbone. And I looked at him and like he was like underneath. He was like on like my ligament, dude, or tendon, something, dude. He grabbed something. He was trying to find some sweet spot. And I looked at him. I was like all these people, like, just to see him motherfuckers. And I just centered him. I was like, you fucking do that again, we're gonna have problems. And he did it again, and that's the last thing I remember. Apparently they drugged me out of the car and took me to another one. I must have fucking hit my head on the curb or something and blacked out, because I have no recollection of that. Then like a week later, I was at a bar again and I got bottled in the head, and as I was walking home, a cop seen me bleeding from my head and shit. He's like, you alright? Stop walking. And I was on bond, so I knew as soon as he got my name I was going to jail. I was like, fuck it. So I took off. I was only like 2 blocks from my house. I almost got home and I hid because I was in a big parking lot, and I figured they'd see me. So I tried like hiding for a little bit, so like, you know, they'd think I was still venturing somewhere. And I got up like 10-20 minutes later, and they were right there waiting for me. They like must have known I was somewhere in the area. So yeah, then I got a bail jumping. But yeah, like I told the DA that I never fucking touched her like that, so they agreed to just give me a disorderly resisting, obstructing, and a bail jumping. And then today, like, was supposed to be my last day in court. We already agreed on everything. And then, like, she was supposed to give an oral statement on my behalf, like, to, like, say I never touched her and all this shit. And she's been trying to communicate with me for so long since then. I, like, didn't have her blocked, but I just ignore all of her texts and Snapchats and shit like that. Like, I just didn't want nothing to do with the dumb bitch anymore. There was one time where I let her come over and I was gonna fuck her, but my dick just didn't work for her. It was like I thought of every other dude she'd been opening up for. I was just like, nope, not happening, I guess. So yeah, she got really pissy about that. And then she got a job right next door to me again, too, like at some arcade thing. Yeah, she's pretty much stalker style. But then she rolled in today and tried fucking saying, like, they originally were just like, is anyone here to say anything? And like it was just wrapping up. And then all of a sudden she like walked in, probably still drunk, with like the dude that was her roommate at the time, who's now her new boyfriend. He's literally 19. And she's just like, yeah, he drugged me by my hair and threw me down the stairs. Like, she had just the most fucking fabricated story she could have came up with just to make herself look like a victim in all of it. And like, if you've seen the pictures of her from that night, dude, it looked like someone kicked the shit out of her. So like I said, it didn't look good. My heart sank for a minute. I had like this whole apologetic speech, not speech, but like I had this thing in my head that I was gonna say to the court and whatnot, because I've been on bond for almost a year now, just waiting for like this day that happened yesterday now. Like, you know, just to get it all done with, man. And then it finally happens, and like, so the last second she comes in and says all that. She tried butchering it. And then she like she made a fucking Facebook status saying like, oh, today was one of the hardest days of my life. I had to go testify against my abusive boyfriend. She didn't even get on the stand. It was nothing like that. She like went behind the fucking podium and got to say 5 things, and then the judge didn't even believe her pretty much, because like I said, once I got to say what I had to say, I said I had a whole apologetic speech written out, but then I was so flustered, dude. Like, it just, that bitch came out of nowhere and blindsided me. I feel like the DA did it on purpose to try and reopen the battery case. But yeah, I had to fucking quick stick up for myself. I was like, that bitch is an alcoholic. I was like, she pissed and shit herself every time we drank. I didn't want to drink. Like, I pretty much just had to sound like an asshole. Like, I didn't want to have to do that. Yep. Yeah, so the judge, thank God, he didn't necessarily not believe her, but when I said, when I said what I said, he was like, I just died. He's like, I think you minimalized it. And both my mom and my fucking lawyer begged me. They're like, when you get to say what you get to say, do not say anything. Just say, I'm sorry, and do this. And I talked for like 5 minutes. I tried like explaining what I just explained to you, but in a shorter version. And then the judge goes, that seems like you kind of minimalized it, but okay. I was just like, fuck. And like this dude is like a dude I set up for once a week. Like he meets at my mom's cafe. That's why my first judge had to throw out the case, because he's a family friend and he doesn't just come here for meetings. He's here like every week for breakfast, like on his own terms. So like, dude, it just sucked. This court case has been taking so long. Yeah, and then fucking, it should have been done the last time, but my mom wrote a note asking for them to not give me jail time, because really, said, I don't mind going to jail. It doesn't fuck with me at all. The only thing that really hurts is my mom now, because I do all, like, it's not a family business, but it is. Like, my mom pretty much does all the main shit, like ordering, all that stuff, you know, fucking deals with the customers, and I fucking get the bitch ready for the next day. I clean everything, I fucking do all the closing dishes, I set up for all the groups, you know, like fucking. So when I go to jail for them 90 days, dude, like, you know, she's gotta fucking find somebody else to do it or do it herself now again. And said we're a small business, man. Like, my mom fucking owned it for almost 20 years now, probably 20 years now actually, but definitely ain't got like some secret bank account where she's fucking mad banking, you know. Most of this fucking business is done on credit cards, and said it just sucks. So I'm really just stressed out for her, because my parents were divorced a long time ago, but my dad fucking helped out a lot. Like, he was still kind of fucking, not a lot, but when he got out of jail, he was fucking tried to just be as involved as he could. Anytime something would break or some shit like that, he'd be like, oh, come help it out and fix it. So ever since he died, my mom's kind of had to, you know, pay for the shit. I'm pretty knowledgeable, man, but there's only so much shit I feel comfortable fucking with, because this is a business.
Got it.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't trying to fuck with the Freon in the fucking big cooler. Like, you know, like, that's just a little over my fucking head, man.
Yeah, I mean, myself, I just stay home, man. I fucking, ever since I did my whole drinking thing, drugs, I'm done with it, man. I sit at home all day long, I don't even look for work, I just sit on my ass, play video games all day.
Said one day you'll find something that interests you. Like, I fucking said my addiction is knowledge now, man. Like, I don't know if somebody told it to me, but somehow this just got instilled in me. Like, you know when you don't know something, how you gotta either like Google it or like ask somebody who does know, and then you gotta take their word for it pretty much. And then if they say, like, they could be telling you the truth, but you still may not like believe it, so you still gotta do the research anyway. Like, I don't know, something just kind of clicked in my head where like knowledge became an addiction, and like everything is stemmed together when you start at the basics, like chemistry, like, you know, what are the basic fundamentals of the universe? You know, this chemical, that chemical. Well, that's in this, and that's in that, and that's in this. It's like, oh. Like, I don't know. I just started from scratch pretty much. And just, like, I don't know. It's hard to explain. You know how many spots you know about, like, in a video game? Like, you know how to do this and know how to do that? It's like, why not think of you yourself are a character in this video game we call life. Like, fucking, why not try to fucking boost your attribute for your intelligence as far up, you know? That way nobody can tell you different. Like, that's how, I don't know, dude. I've been studying this wild shit. I'm on astrodynamics now. I taught myself thermodynamics, astrophysics. So now I'm getting ready. I'm gonna be in jail now, so I fucking went on Amazon. I looked at, like, every book I possibly want to read. Man, it started off simple, like, you know, like I said, I started at the basics. I don't have a high school diploma, man. I got kicked out of high school when I was 16. So it's all, and I didn't have the want. Like, you know, I remember the first time I actually tried, like, on a test or something like that, and I failed. And I hated that feeling of trying and failing, and really, like, you know, well, you just gotta try again. But instead of trying again, I fucking just stopped trying. I didn't want to feel like a failure. My way to fucking fix that feeling was to literally just not try. You can't fucking feel like a failure if you don't actually try. So, that was my defense mechanism. And then, yeah, I hate myself for it now, 'cause I wish I could be in school now. Like I said, most teachers, though, don't present information in a way that's, like, enjoyable to learn, so. But It's hard to do that. Quantum physics, dude. Like, you know that saying? Oh shit, I'm gonna die from this mine. Yep. You know that saying, if a tree falls in the woods and you're not there to hear it, does it make a noise? Like, quantum physics says that the tree doesn't even exist if you're not there to see it. Like, we literally form our reality around us. Almost like if... Kind of think of like a really high-tech virtual reality system where it only loads what you need loaded at the time. It's still there, but it's not going to use the computing power to like waste it on loading it. Like literally quantum physics says that's the reality we live in. Like if you imagine a fucking cup full of water and then you put like a piece of wood in the middle of it with a fucking hole in it and you like go to like tap the water, it's going to make that puddle, that wave, the water wave, and then it's gonna hit that board. But then when it hits that hole, another wave is gonna come out of that hole and continue along. Like, did you imagine that, how I said it? Like, there's the wave. Imagine just like a fucking ocean, and then like a piece of wood in the water, and the waves going, and then all the fucking... The part of the wood that doesn't have the hole obviously is gonna stop the wave, but the part that's got the hole, the wave's gonna get through it. And it's going to start, when it first goes through the hole, it starts as a really small wave again, but then it expands throughout time and gets bigger. And that's on a normal level. In quantum physics, when you get really small, when we did that, it didn't do the right process, so we put a camera there to, like, view it, and then as soon as you put a camera there, it went back to doing, like, what it should have done. So, like, that was a really bad explanation. But if you go to YouTube and just type in the double slit experiment, there'll be like an animated version of it that explains it really well. And like it just, when you see it, it'll boggle your mind. You'll be like, wait, what? Like just the smaller, because like think about it, like things start as nothing. Like imagine it in a video game. Like imagine like Fortnite loading up or something like that. Like the graphics got to start from somewhere, you know. It starts from like the bottom and works its way up. It's gonna start like a really like bare. Say you're looking at a house and like it's gonna be really like 8-bit kind of, you know, just squared off, details not that fine, and then like the next layer loads in. Like that's what quantum physics pretty much says we live in. Like if you're not there to view it, it doesn't form. Because they did the same experiment. Like if you watch something, you're visually seeing it happen. But if you like, say like I throw a knife into the wall and I watch it hit the wall, right? Like I've watched it go there and it made the hole. But say if I throw the knife while my back's turned, it's still gonna go into the wall, right? Like I don't need to watch it to see it go into the wall. When you're on a really small level, like imagine that same experiment but a really, 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 really tiny dude like inside of an atom. If he throws that knife and he's not there to look at it, the knife, it doesn't even like exist anymore. It just goes away. Like it's, if you're not there, yeah, if you're not visually seeing it, and like the only way to see stuff on that level is microscopic telescopes, you know. So like they did the first experiment, like the one that they could see, and all the normal results happened, and then they like made it another same experiment on a really small level, and they didn't have a camera watching it. They just went to like see the end result, and the end result was completely different because it was so small they couldn't actually see it. So then they went and got a little camera, and then they fucking put the camera up so they could see what was happening and be like, why are we getting this other result? But then as soon as they put the camera there, it went back to doing the normal shit. So it's, but if you don't have the camera there, it goes back to doing like a mass will do like what a sound wave should do. It's just, it's like physics goes bonkers on a smaller level. That's why it's called quantum physics. Like we're trying to understand it. That's what I like. I like that no matter what timeline you're in, there's always something new going on. Like I don't know. I got really off track there. I'll fucking blabble forever about shit like that, dude. It just interests the fuck out of me. Cause like that's crazy. Like that's our reality. Like that sounds like a glitch in a video game, you know what I'm saying? Like it just, I don't know. That shit literally boggles. Yeah, fucking now that I'm done beating off to fucking physics. You think the fucking Fortnite's up yet? Grant, I got quite a decent little chunk of viewers going for Fallout now. It's usually the only thing that I stream that gets any viewers. Farting around on that Fortnite. God, that game is so addicting for how, like, simple it is, you know? It's just...
I've been playing Fallout most of today. I mean, I'm doing pretty good on it so far. I mean, I got 18 people now.
Nice.
I got that radio
settlement?
beacon. Yeah.
Damn. Don't build...
Just hauling.
Don't build robots there unless you don't care about your happiness, because I have just a bunch of robot workers, and every time you build a robot worker, it'll take away somebody's happiness. Or not happiness, but it'll take away the settlement's happiness, because robots can only be like 50% happy. You can't make them happier.
Yeah.
So the more
I mean, my
you build,
happiness right now is at 74, so it's not bad.
That's normally in the beginning where mine would always stick out, but then it just dropped way down. It took forever to get that benevolent leader.
I got like a 50% defense, 30 power, 30 water, 20 food. I mean, I'm doing good. I got extra beds available for like other people.
Oh shit, sorry kitty. You can assign, do you have like your own personal bedroom there, right? Like your own house that you kinda... Dude, doesn't it piss you off when your settlers are sleeping in your bed?
Oh, I know. I walked in one night to go and sleep into my bed, and there's a fucking chick sleeping in it. I woke her up and kicked her out. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, bitch. It's my bed.
When you got them extra beds, you can go up to a settler, like, and you can assign them, like when you're assigning them to like a workload or whatever, the same thing. You assign them, and then you run to that, like a bed, and you can assign them to whatever bed they got there. So they won't sleep on yours then. I always assign like Kiri or Piper to my beds. Just so when I come home I got a bitch in my bed. Like I said, this character I'm on right now is really new. His stuff doesn't have really anything going on. I'm just kind of aimlessly wandering, discovering stuff. I've died 3 times because of mines or something stupid that I'm not paying attention to.
Yeah, I mean, I got like a whole... My house is so cool, like... I mean, I got like a cool screen door and then like an extra room with 2 beds. These are my slaves. these are my worker bees. They do the things for me, and then got an extra room that's not even being used, and then my room's got like lights, a radio, a TV.
Yeah, dude, I don't even let people into the other buildings. Like, I have a house, and then... Oh, there's a suit of power armor right here. I have a house, and then, everyone else, I just build them little tin trailer things for, and then they each get their own individual trailer.
I built one of those big, the big things, the wood ones,
yeah,
the pre-built ones.
Yeah. Like I said, you can...
I mean, I like
they got a
them.
couple rooms in
like,
there.
I got, what, 7 beds in this one, so...
Oh,
I'm
damn,
planning on building another one.
Just, clustered them in there. That's what I'll do at the other settlements. Like, when I go to another settlement and they need beds and shit, I'll just put a bunch of beds in one area and be like, yep, you guys go. Don't really care how it looks. At least you got beds.
I mean, myself, I go with, like, cosmetic looks. Yep. I'm like a video game nerd myself. I have to have everything perfect.
You would like my Orv account then, man. Like I said, I'm anal on that one, normally. Like, I got my whole sanctuary walled off with concrete. And then, like I said, I got, what is that settlement called down there? God, I'm having a brain fart. I'm almost gonna load up my other characters so I can fucking actually think about it.
And then I got, like, my own personal armory, too. Like, it's just a lengthy building made completely out of metal, and it's got all my chests with stuff in it and everything.
Nice.
Metal door, everything. Nobody goes in there. If I ever catch them in there, I'm shooting them in the face.
You can, there's a way to fix that. You can put, like, a couple chairs in front of it. Like, put one chair outside and then one chair inside the doorway. So, like, they'll end up sitting on the chair that's on the outside, but then you can look at the chair on the inside and click sit on it, and it'll, like, glitch you into it. That's what I would do in the beginning. Because if you just have stuff, like, I will drop stuff and leave it out. And in New Vegas, and then 3, people would just roll up and take it. And they don't do that anymore on this one, but they will get into your power armor. they will hop into your power armor, and then you fucking, dude. Some of them you can talk to and tell them to get out, but sometimes it glitches out and they won't get out of it, and you gotta wait till they go to sleep or go to do something. It's annoying. Even if you pickpocket the fusion core out of it, it'll still glitch out like that. I can't think of what that sanctuary's called, or what that settlement's called. But yeah, there's a settlement down at the bottom. Like I said, that's the one that I'm most proud of. It's just all females in dresses. And I fucking got like Salcom Joe's. Like, do you got any of the DLC or the Creation Club stuff?
No.
Yeah, I bought like a lot of the Creation Club stuff. Fuck, I'm almost out of fusion core juice here. I'm gonna have to just
I got
fast
like
travel.
40 of these Tato plants.
Yep, that's, like I said, that's the stuff I sell a lot. Like, if you're gonna want at least, for however many settlers you have, you're gonna want that amount in food per day. Like, otherwise their happiness will go down. So if you got 10 settlers, you're gonna want at least 10 food. Like, you know.
Yeah, and I mean, I got 12 settlers right now.
Yep, so you want at least 12 food.
I got 18 foods. So
Yep, then you're good.
Hey, do you have a moment?
And I mean, I got 2 water purifiers down in the river. Thinking about doing a 3rd one.
Nah, you don't need, same with water. Water, all you need is the bare minimum, but then the extra will get put in the bottled, that'll be purified water in your workbench, and that's, all the extras just sellable. Like I said, so that's a good way to get money.
I got like walls around everything. I got towers. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah, I have my, like I said, in Orbs, I have the entire city walled off all the way to the bridge, and then I have a big ass Autobot, like a sentry bot up there guarding it. And people will, when the people attack the place though, they somehow just spawn inside the wall. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. I wasted so much concrete doing that. And the first time I did it with them fucking tin doors.
Like the beginning area.
Yeah.
Like right where his house is and stuff like that. That's my border, from that house to the one that's across the street from his house.
There's another settlement kind of by Abernathy Farm. It's just south of it somewhere. It's fucking something south. It's some kind of co-op. That's a cool settlement, dude. There's a door on the ground that's gonna bother the shit out of you, but you can't delete it. I always just build over it or something. Can't remember exactly how I fixed that, but like, if you're like, you sound like me, like, where aesthetics is a big deal, we're kind of like to have things neat and tidy, so you're gonna look at that and be like, hell no.
What is this guy doing? There's like this little pathway that leads to nothing, and he's just standing at the end of it.
Is it a fucking settler or just a random AI?
It's a settler.
Yeah, settlers will fucking fart around and get caught in shit all the time, man. So that's why in the beginning of games, I won't even fuck with my settlements, really. Like, I really should now, though, because I let fucking Preston here. I just thought of that. I need food and, man, beds. They're gonna be sleeping in my bed. Like I said, I always do the same little thing for all my...
I'm the general now, too. The general of,
for the Minutemen?
Sanctuary. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Minutemen in general, you're the general of. You gotta get to the castle, that's at a weird spot. But once you get there, there's an armory there, and then you become, like, the head dude. You get, like, the last general's general hat, and that's when you feel like the general.
I'm gonna sell this extra power armor I have, because it's like, it's
like the
useless.
suits of it? Nah, dude, that's what I collect. That's the other thing I collect. I have so many suits of power armor, especially the T60s, because that's what the Brotherhood of Steel use in my my main account. I'm not buddies with them anymore. I sided with the Institute, so I literally have like full sets actually, like, waiting to go, like, on the ground in the frames. I have at least 20, I want to say, and then like ones in my cabinet waiting for a frame. I gotta have 60 at least. And I got at least 5 45s, 5 fucking of the 51s. And then I have, like, all the special ones that you can get. Like the
Easy
Quantum.
Sunshine Tidings Co-op.
Yep,
that's
that
what
one.
You're talking.
Yep, that's...
It's Preston Garvey gave me a mission for it.
Yep, it shouldn't be too hard to clear that one out. I think it's just zombies and a couple bloat flies. But, yeah, like I said, that one's just annoying to fucking build at for some reason. I just remember there's that one door on the ground. I get so pissed. One of my buddies in my stream, or one of my moderators, that's his favorite place to build at, he said.
Ooh. I mean, I like the sanctuary right now because it's so big. Like,
Yep.
I went to that Abernathy, it was so small.
Yeah, most of them are around that size, Abernathy's Sanctuary, and then the one that I was
Except
talking
for,
about at the bottom are like the biggest ones.
The,
That one at the bottom
I know
is
the other
huge.
one, there's a pretty big one, what is it? The Starlight Drive-In, that one's
Oh yeah,
pretty
that
big
one's
too.
pretty decent. That one's pretty chunky, but that one doesn't have, like, it doesn't,
Oh.
it seems like you can plant a lot of food there. I wanted to build a big farm there, but most of it's not
What the fuck
dirt.
is going on in Diamond City? Guns are out,
There's,
people are killing.
and outside of Diamond City or on the ins, oh, there's somebody with a synth. That's when the dude calls out the guy for being a synth. You're a synth. Dude, wait for that. That's free caps right there, man. Because he shoots that dude, and then his dead body's just laying there waiting, you know. Not power armor, but he's got something in there. Dude,
Nobody's standing around anymore. Can I, like, you know?
you can,
just-
yeah, it doesn't say steal. You can just grab it off of him. It won't even say steal.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna leave him naked.
Yep, he'll be gone in a day or
Naked
two.
with no head. I'm gonna drag his body somewhere.
Yeah,
I'm
they
gonna
do it
dangle
themselves.
his body in the air. Here, I'm gonna throw it at a guard now.
Oh yeah, if you go to Diamond City on Halloween or Christmas, they'll have it decorated.
Really?
Yep. I used to get really upset with myself when I missed Christmas because I thought it was the only holiday they did it. But then I went there on Halloween and they had skulls and pumpkins everywhere. There we go. But yeah, the only thing that you really ever want to plant is that mutt fruit or mute fruit, whatever you want to call it, because everything else gives you 0.5. So that's like the main food. You don't really need a variety. But when you start, if you're, what do you call it? If you like building stuff or crafting stuff, you need a certain foods. Tato, mutt fruit, and razor grain for something. Can't remember what it is, but I know them three are always important to me. I know I have way too many. I don't need this many, but whatever. At least it looks a little neat. Alright, we'll fucking put you onto the food. And you onto the food. Whoops. Come in. Well, he's only supposed to do 6 of them, I thought. 13 beds. Food is gonna be at 12 now.
Should probably get some more shotgun rounds.
Yep, like I said, 10. There's a gun you get from a quest line somewhere. It's called, I can't remember, the Deliverance or something like that. I always put a silencer on that fucker and deck that thing out. I call it prime time in my games, but I always just stock up on 10s, 45s, and shotties. And there's a gun called the Prototype. It's in a bank safe somewhere or something goofy, but it's a laser gun. It's a laser rifle, and it has unlimited ammo. Like, for as much ammo, you never have to reload. Like, so it's just a constant pop, 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 pop. That comes in handy for, like, really, really heavily areas, like, you know. As long as you got enough fucking fusion cells, that is.
Fuck, man. I just need steel. That's all I need, man. Fuck.
Yeah, I got, even on the guy I got right now, my guy's a level 5. I have 1300 steel already. Guess I don't know, I just collect everything and then I just store it into my workbench. Like I said, as soon as I'm encumbered, I'll fucking maybe drop 1 or 2 things, become less encumbered, go straight to my workbench, and then fucking unload junk, and then go right back into the field. Right back at it.
I got almost 800 caps now.
Nice.
I should have grabbed. Oh, I should have grabbed all of the food before I left the settlement. The food, the water, the extras.
Yep, that's all stuff to sell. And again, you can grab it all, but if you're ever scared, like sometimes when you do it, it'll fucking take away your people's shit. Like their food. All you gotta do is have food in the workbench. That's how you get the benevolent leader achievement really easily. You have a settlement with just 1 person, and then you have to have local leader. You build a general store, assign that person to the general store, and then you just put a bunch of food in the workbench. Because normally you have to have food to have a settler happy. So then you have to have the basic stuff, at least 1 water, little bit of power, little bit of defense, 1 bed for them, and then that bar, and then you'll get their happiness up to 100%. I call mine the crack shack that I got it at. Because I just had 1 dude, and then I had Preston Garvey with me, so it was like 3 dudes. Because I didn't think you could leave the settlement. There was a tutorial I read, or a couple of them that I read, where it said you couldn't leave it. So I fucking just sat there for like 3 days. Like, not in-game days, like 3 actual days, waiting for it to rise up. And then this chick, she got really offended one time. She was so annoying. But I fucking said something really mean to her one day. I kind of, not really mean, but just said something where she kind of went off. But before that happened, she fucking said how you didn't have to stay there. So I got kind of butthurt over that.
Fuck my
So many
leggers.
days. I hate making these little generators.
Oh, I know. I got like 4 of them right now.
You know how to link them together, right? You just fucking... So that way... Alright. Power was the hardest thing for me to figure out in the beginning.
I got 3 of the big ones, 4 of the small ones. And then a bunch of like dildo towers everywhere too. Got them all over the place.
Yeah, you need them fucking... You need them little posts, the conduit posts, just to fucking get from A to B ever.
Yeah. That, and I want to put like energy for lights and stuff that I have, because I got lights in all of the buildings I have, so they're taking energy right there. And then I got my flamethrowers going. I got like 4 of those on one side, 3 of the heavy turrets on one side, 2 spotlights on either side, I got 2 more heavy turrets on the other side too of my walls. So I'm pretty much ready for any fight that comes at me.
Bring it on, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, they won't be able to fucking take out an army that I have. And I got like, I think it's a total of 8 people on walls and stuff like that. The other 4 in, the other 4 are at the food. They're just managing the farms.
When you get your stuff up higher first, you can start building more umpier turrets. Don't ever, like, I mean, you can build some of the missile ones, but just build the laser ones that are right next to it. They give off, like, the same amount of energy. Okay. That's gonna be an annoying little corner, but whatever. Got a little power plant going.
No,
I could have just put them off somewhere else.
Info.
I guess I could set up a fucking radio beacon. What do I need? A crystal.
I mean, it's saying that everything's fine for Fortnite. I don't know why it won't sign me in.
It's still doing that login authentication stuff?
No, it just says log in. It won't even do like authenticating or anything like that. It'll just say logging in. And
that's what it did to me the very first time when I first started playing it tonight. So said it could just be lagging a little bit for you. Just give it a second. Why is my... Oh, because I need power for my water. Whoopsies. think I need fucking... I think I need 10 for it, I'm not sure.
Laundry today.
Oh, dude, I fucking... I have 3 laundry baskets right now in my room full. I got 1 in my shower room full. I have so much fucking laundry I gotta do. Takes 2 power each.
Yeah, I gotta pay like $3 a load to do
That
laundry.
sucks. Yeah, I fucking... We have an industrial washer downstairs. So I get...
That must be nice.
Yeah, but it sucks because it's like I said, it's a cafe, and the majority of the people that fuck with it, it's like, you know, it's a work dryer to them and a work washer to them. Like, that's my fucking house shit there. Like, they'll throw in like dirty rags and aprons and then not clean it out. So I'll be like throwing shit into my dryer and then it'll be fucking dirty. It's like, who the fuck? Like, oh, that shit pisses me off so bad. And I keep all my clothes down there because I'm a heavy smoker.
See if this will log me in while I'm rolling a smoke.
Yeah, let me know if that fucking comes on. I'll come fart around down there. Like I said, I'm fucking...
Yeah, I doubt this shit'll even come on.
It'll be a bit. Whatever the problem was, it was most likely some way to hack into people's shit.
Yeah.
Said
If
that's
it
normally
doesn't
what
let
happens
me
in
in, I'm going
updates,
to fuck
extra
this
back
sleep.
storage. Yeah.
And I'm gonna have some drinks today. So.
Yep, I'll be able to start. Like, I could drink now if I wanted to. I got fucking a bottle of moonshine and a couple swigs of Jack, but like I said, I haven't really had a want to drink, so like, and you know, I used to
I
fucking
only
do
drink
that.
once a month now.
Yeah. Nice. Like I said, as long as, like I said, you're like me, fucking sit at the house, don't fucking bring yourself out in this situation, fucking end up fucking snapping on someone.
Yeah, that and when I got drunk, I just ended up fucking like a lot of different chicks.
Turned into a little fucking hoe bag. Yeah, I feel you on that. Hey, it's good to have a whole fucking phase, though. It just sucks when you end up catching shit. I fucking got the clap a couple times. Never got no fucking dubs yet. Yeah, it shit sucks, man. Bitches always say the same thing. I just got a UTI. Alright. Fucking 2 days later, your shit's fucking burning when you pee, and you're like, yeah, UTI my ass, fucking hole.
Right.
Goddamn bitch. God, I fucking hate hoes that say that shit.
Login failed. Fortnite servers are currently undergoing maintenance. Please try again later.
That sucks, yeah. It's probably gonna be doing that for a while.
Told you, man, it would take up to like 3-4 hours.
Yeah, no, I knew it would take a while. It was the other dude in our party that was fucking... Oh, it only took... He was so, yeah. Yeah, he got sick of our Fallout banter, I think. Whatever.
Oh, I think it was the other guy that sent that party invite. CJ?
No, I'm
Is that
CJ.
him?
That's me.
Oh. I think
Nah,
I got
that
the
was-
other guy on my friends list. Though.
If his name's in the A, with the A, that guy was... He said that was his sister's. He was saying it's his sister's actual account.
Oh yeah, like, yeah. I
So-
forget the name.
Yeah, it was... I keep wanting to say Athena, but it was some...
Yeah,
Alytha
it
or
is.
something.
Alytha, that's it. What other
Alright.
games you play?
Cause I got pretty much... I got everything, man. Not everything, but I got a good chunk of games. I fucking got, like... Fuck, from Bioshock, I got Call of Duties, Gran Turismo...
So more of like first-person shooters and racing games. That's what you're into.
Yeah, well, like I said, I get down to everything. I fucking got poker games, all the old Grand Theft Autos.
Hell, who doesn't have all the Grand Theft Autos?
Right? So I got pretty much
Like
any.
Vice City.
Yep, Vice City 3, fucking San Andreas. Any of the games that were free, I got. That's for sure. I got God of War.
Yeah, I've got God of War 4 and God of War 2.
That Overwatch game, No Man's Sky, fuck with that pretty hard. No Man's Sky, I really like space exploration, as I was saying before. It's the whole reason I got a PlayStation.
I want to get that game.
Dude, it's so, like, everybody hates on it, because, like, it did have a lot of hype, and it was supposed to be a lot of what it is now. It was supposed to be, like, they're just, like, adding in the multiplayer where you can, like, meet somebody and this and that, but, dude, there's 15 quintillion planets. That's a million 15 times. Like, you know, a million to a millionth, like, 15 times. Like, not 15 million, but quintillion, like, it goes million, billion, trillion, quadrillion, quintillion. So that's 5.
How are you gonna, like...
You would never, ever,
ever.
no, not, you end up running into, like, systems where people have, like, gone into, and once the game gets more populated, dude, like, you will eventually, like, you'll see somebody eventually. Like, me and my cousin, they have certain things where you can, like, make portals and link up with each other, but when you find each other, you're just, like, you don't see them. You just see, like, an orb for where they should be. Like, you don't see their character or nothing. So that's what they're working on now, I think. But again, like, all the planets that you discover, you can name, and then, like, there's a thing, when you, like, come to a new solar system, it'll be, like, discovered by, and if it's been discovered by somebody, it'll say their name. But then if they don't go to any planets, like, you can fly down to a planet, but unless you get out of your ship and fucking put your feet on the planet, you didn't discover it yet. So then once you discover it, then you upload it, and you can switch it to anything. Like, you know, you can name any planet, anything you want. And same with all the animals and trees. Anything you find on a new planet, you get to name. And then anytime somebody goes there in the future, fuck yeah, anytime anybody goes there in the future, then they'll see, like, they'll be like, oh, look at that animal. And, like, there'll be certain quests for each planet, like, you know, scan this many animals, do this. So they'll have to go scan them animals, and then the whole time they'll be seeing, like, you can name them whatever you want. Like, said I'll fucking name them something, like, if they look like something, I'll try to name them relative to that. Otherwise, the planets I don't usually give special names to, because there's so many. So, like, once you name, like, 60 of them, you're like, okay, I'm kind of out of ideas now. Like, that's when you understand, like, people in astrophysics, when they're fucking naming planets and shit like that, while they're just named, like, GCB67, you're like, why? Well, after you name fucking one Pearl and one fucking, you know, Juno, like, you can only come up with so many names.
Yeah, you just get bored after that. You're just like, what the fuck am I gonna name this?
Not even bored, but you just you'll end up sitting there for so long if you really, like, because in the beginning I had to name it something. Like, it had to have a special name. I just ended up naming it, like, Earth 2 or something like that.
So, how do you find, like the purified water and stuff like that?
The purified water, you go to, like, the stuff that you're making from your settlement, you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta go to your workbench and then hit just go to, like, your workbench there, and then it'll bring up that menu and go into, like, the workbench itself. And the first time when you go into it, you'll be in, like, the all menu. Just go over to aid once you're into it, and then it'll store it all in there. Yeah, you got a lot in there. Yep, that's what you need to do, though. You see how on there it'll say store all junk somewheres in that section? Like, anytime, that's just what you want to keep doing. Store all junk, store all junk, store all junk, store all junk.
I got one cigarette I can turn into one cloth.
Yep, see, I never do that with the cigarettes. In this one, I might do it. I normally keep weird things. I'll end up keeping, like, we already went over that. Like, the silver, the pre-war money, stuff like that. Yeah, I end up, when I stream Fallout, I normally end up playing it for just, like, hours. Like, I had a stream where I was on my fucking, my survival account for, like, 4 hours, and then my game froze. So when I reloaded in and started the next stream, I went onto my normal account, and that stream was for 21 hours. And someone's like, dude, you almost had a 24-hour stream. And then I thought about it, I was like, dude, I did have a 24-hour stream, because I was streaming my survival account first. And I wasn't even trying to do it, because my bathroom is, like, right next here. If I want food, I just call downstairs when the cafe is open. That takes me 2 minutes to go down there and get it, you know? I didn't have to do anything that actually, like, took me away. Thank God I didn't have to shit that day. That
I
would've
found
been...
the purified water at least.
Yeah, dude, they'll have good chunks of that. So I've just been
I had
aimlessly...
8.
Oh yeah, I guess it's fucking early. You probably don't have the big one. I was thinking you had that
No.
big ass one. Yeah, I just got my sanctuary. Oh no, it wants
I
more
should probably
defense.
invest in that one.
Why does it want more defense? What happened to my defense? I just had them arc thingies.
7 people. I thought the radio just said something about a vagina. Is my tower
Repair.
on? Let's turn this on. Let's get some more settlers up in here.
Yeah, I get it. You're gonna hurt me. How is it broken? I just fixed it. This one too? God, this game is goofy. Why is it only at 4?
Oh, I can make a, that's good, I can make a, little pump.
Oh yeah, the
Water
little
pump.
ones. The little ones don't take much, but they only produce 1.
Ugh. Need 2 more oil, 4 more copper, 15 steel. And I need my science to be rank 1. I'm almost leveling up, so.
Dude, these fucking things are retarded.
Oh yeah, it is. Everybody else is fucking harvesting my shit. I'm gonna do it for them so I can sell it.
Yep. Don't ever build them Tesla arc things. I fucking knew better. Fine, I'm scrapping you. They don't fucking do anything unless you walk next to them, and then they're done as soon as you walk next to them. I didn't know that's how they worked. I've never tried using them for a defense. Oh yeah, that's right. I was just gonna...
Dog meat, what the fuck are you doing? The dog's just running through all my crops, just
I
jumping
fucking...
around and shit.
At least he's not like... What is going on with my joystick? At least he's not like actually like fucking up your shit that you have like put in a specific spot. Like running through your...
That's true.
House. Alright, I'm gonna just try to make it a Diamond City here.
Wait, could I have harvested that? No. Oh, that one I can. Where is it? Oh no. Dog meat, you weird ass dog.
He's a goofy little bastard. I hate how you can't send him certain areas. It's goofy.
Yo, I swear to God, I just picked these potato plants too, and they're back again.
That's like said, you'll get lucky sometimes. There's like a time frame. Usually they take so long to fucking regrow, but sometimes it's goofy. Like the game will glitch out and be like, oh, it's this time. It's gonna regenerate. It's usually around like noon or something like that. It's like 12 on the next.
My carrots aren't grown yet, fuck.
You got somebody assigned to them, it'll let you know if you're in the workbench thing. It'll be right above it if they don't.
Should find out.
That's usually the reason why stuff doesn't grow. It's just because the settler's not assigned to it. They'll usually take 6 things that are around it, or they'll like make 6 food.
Yeah, like, most of my corn isn't even like...
Yeah,
oh
the
my
stuff,
God.
the stuff that, like I said, I don't know if it's the stuff that doesn't grow. I feel like the stuff that's just planted there just ends up in your workbench for some reason. Or I had a game that would glitch out and it would do that.
Yeah, like, most of my crops aren't even, like, fucking claimed by anybody.
Yeah, it took me a while to figure that out in the beginning. I had a whole lot of stuff just fucking sitting there. My whole back area, like where all that like the swings and stuff were in Sanctuary, like that little back area where all the like fields and stuff, by the river. My whole area for that was just nothing but a fucking farm.
I got a chicken here that her name is Trash Can Carla.
Oh, yeah. She's a cocky cunt, dude. I hate her. Is it Carla? There's a chick in that fucking settlement that doesn't ever go away, and she's always just mean. Dude, my cats are such fucking little cuddle monsters. They're gonna freak out when I'm not like here to like sit next to.
I can sell and buy things from her though.
Whoa, dog meat screaming in my ear.
Wait there.
No, don't wait there.
Come on.
What do I got left in the bong? Nothing. Then a grain of a bolski. Yeah, I bet you Fortnite will be out for probably like 2 more hours. Oh, that sucks. I wanted to fucking... We had a good team going there, man. That first fucking game, dude. We just mobbed that Tilted there.
Yeah, I know, we were doing pretty good. Ooh, her prices are not bad for copper and stuff like that, actually.
Yeah, some vendors will be a little cheaper for some stuff, but not every vendor will have stuff. I said that's why Diamond City is nice, because that's where you're gonna be able to get your fucking copper from. I'm pretty sure that bitch that Arturo, I think, has copper, and then the bitch that fucking hates Since, she's got copper. I'm always nice to the Since up until I'm like fucking friends with the Institute, and then I'm just like, yep, you're my property. That's
Right.
like my favorite playthrough, because then like, I don't know if you fucking... Have you watched like every playthrough? Like, do you know how it ends with every faction?
Yeah.
Because I've done one with the Brotherhood, and then one with the Institute, and I think that's all I've done. Because there's ways to like glitch out the game and like trick it into thinking you're gonna do it another way and get the achievements for finishing the game, because I have all the regular trophies for the game, like for the, just like not the DLC. The only one that I need stuff in, I have all of the Bar Harbor, I need Nuka World, and then the workshop contraptions. I need all 3 of the trophies for that one. Gotta like build, I gotta tame every fucking animal, and then start a spectated fucking match in an arena or something weird, which sounds badass, so I actually want to do that. I just pretty much need to Google it and watch a small walkthrough on it, because it's obviously not something that I'm gonna do on my own.
Trash Can Carla. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Her name's just perfect.
Was she kind of cocky?
Yeah.
What do you want? Yeah, I fucking said she gets so annoying. You'll be walking past and she'll be like, "We're not even friends." It's like, fuck you, bitch.
She does have 5mm rounds, but only 7.
I sell them fuckers for your minigun or whatever. I never mold a minigun. That fucker's too bulky. I sell my 5mm and my 38s almost as soon as I stock up on a good chunk of them. My bad.
Short double-barrel shotgun.
If you got that short double-barreled shotgun, like, does it say short homemade?
Yeah.
Dude, you gotta have some of the creation. Did you download like the free Creation Club stuff?
I think so. I
Yeah,
don't
you should check that
remember.
a lot, because they always have free stuff on there. There was just something else that was free. Yeah, they always have like Pip-Boy fucking stuff. Did you ever get the Pimp Boy for Fallout New Vegas?
No.
That was my every time, dude. I'd have to fucking get that thing, dude. It's diamond studded and whatnot. I'm surprised they didn't have a version of that in here yet. I hope they make one in the fucking Creation Club. Statement of intent. What is this? This would be my first and only end. Do you read like the entries in the fucking terminals and stuff?
Sometimes.
I use
Depends
it.
on how I'm feeling.
Yep, same. Said sometimes I'll just get sucked into it and I gotta read all of them. Like I said, that one where you get the fall armor stuff, that one's fucking sad. Like this dude sitting there, like you read his stuff as he works his way up. Like you'll find a terminal at the bottom and like he's like, I'm just a low level nobody right now. I got this idea for this, and then somehow he ends up fucking talking about it, and like you fucking just figure out that he ends up getting the best office, and like you figure the best office is at the top. He says how it's way up there. So you got a jetpack way up there, and again, like it doesn't matter if your power armor and your AP stuff's all the way maxed out. Like you have to use jet. You have to time it so that you're already high on jet going up. Then you have to like drink Nuka-Cola Quantum or something like that so it restores your AP. Crank on the jet again so then you can go all the way up with your AP meter on your jet, or for your jetpack. It literally took me like an hour to get them. Why, what other games do you play?
I play Fallout, fucking NHL, Fortnite, Grand Theft Auto 5, Black Ops 3.
You got World War II?
Nah, that's about all I play. I got like 6 games, man. I just got Fallout this morning, too.
Oh, nice. You got the Game of the Year edition, though, I take it, with all the DLC?
Yeah, it was $15.
Oh, it was on sale in the store? That's tight.
Nah, I just go to the pawn shop.
Oh, that's even better. Fuck. I don't own one
Go
game
there,
on a
it's
disc.
$15 a game. And then if I go to like the game store, like EB Games or something like that here,
Yeah.
it's like $80 to $100 for a new controller. I go there, it's $40 for a used one.
Yeah, I live across the street from an arcade. That's where my dad ex-bitch, she fucking started working there, though, so I never go in there. I mean, I could, I just choose not to. I don't want to see that cunt. It's kind of ruined it for me.
Drop all the junk, turn it all into.
Just check if you fuck with your pre-war money. Like I said, it'll get stored in there too, so just check in there. Otherwise, you'll end up using that for cloth on accident. Like beds and anything of that.
I'm literally just buying shit off these vendors, selling my shit, just accumulating junk and everything.
You're buying the junk from them?
Yeah, it's cheap, man.
So fuck that, don't buy junk. The only thing you should be buying from vendors are stim packs and ammo. You'll find everything else. I'm telling you. It doesn't seem like it just because when you're looking for it, if you pick one of them things to go look for, you'll never find it. But again, when you go somewhere where, like in the middle of a quest, especially in Diamond City, all them fucking buildings are looted. They're littered full of shit. Just stock up, fill up, take your companion up, and be on your way.
See, the only problem is with this. Oh, that's why. Okay, well, I got enough for it now. I only got 29 fucking steel. Are you kidding me? Jesus.
Is that Diana that you were talking about? We had a deal, Trudy.
You owe us.
I ain't giving you poison shilling chem pushers anything. Do you know what that junk has done to my boy?
He bought them fair and square, Trudy. Ain't our fault if he's strung out. Whoa, easy there, Scabber. This doesn't involve you.
Fuck, I still have more
You stop waving
melons
that
to
gun in my
plant.
face,
Oh my god.
or it's gonna involve me.
I thought I was done planting
Oh
melons.
shit. Good thing I did a quick save. Dude, like I said, I wouldn't even be planting anything unless it's fucking that mutt fruit. Because everything else only gives you 0.5, and mutt fruit gives you 1. And you can only assign people to so many things, you know, so... I mean, in the beginning, if you ain't got it, it's like, fuck it, but yeah, I used to be really anal retentive and need like a variety of stuff, but then once you start getting a bunch of settlements, you're just like, fuck, you're only getting moot fruit, don't care.
Make me come in there and shoot up that little
I mean, I like the potatoes because they sell for more than what they actually are. They sell for double their price.
Looks like you got some trouble. I can help.
So I'm kind of just collecting those, selling them.
Sense into Trudy over there.
Yep, smart, you're good. You know what you're doing.
I'll talk to her.
Yeah.
Maybe we can work this
Just
out.
like got water I gotta sell too, actually.
Things go
You
sideways.
keep doing that method within like a week of playing, you'll have like thousands of caps. Like I said, my main characters usually got at least 50,000 on them at all times. I never usually drop below that.
Double barrel shotgun.
I saw you in that poison cellar talking. Well, he ain't
Ooh, I
dead.
can put a sight on my shotgun.
Look, you owe them money. If you just pay them, then
So the only thing, go down to your go to your
I got a better
receiver.
idea.
Why is my persuasion so? I guess it's the beginning of the game. My charisma is tiny. Sure.
All right, Trudy. I'll get rid of him.
Thank you. I'll back you up from here.
Damn.
Fuck, I didn't want to
Go
do
get
that
him.
either. God damn it. He started shooting dog meat right away.
Just like, nah.
I might have to actually use my level up points. I hate fucking wasting them right away. I like fucking just stocking up on them. Like, I won't use it right away. I'll save like 10 level points up and then just be like, alright, cool.
He bought them fair and square, Trudy. Ain't our fault. if he's
Try to
strung out.
persuade her one more
Don't
time.
make me come in there and shoot up that little trading post of yours. Whoa, easy there, Scabber.
Maybe I can just do one and do the one with the female one.
Looks like you got help. I'll talk to her. Maybe we can work this.
Appreciate it.
Back you up if things go sideways. Alright, I can't even do it yet, Lady Killer. What do I need? My charisma's only at 1? No wonder everything's... So my intelligence is at 10, my fucking perception's at 10, my perception's at 9, my strength's at 6, charisma's at 1, agility 1, luck 1.
Buy more cells. I need some cells for this laser rifle. So, what are you doing, Trash Can Carla? Are you just gonna stand here the whole fucking time? So does she like stay here, or?
Yeah, no, I think Trash Can once you start getting more settlements, if you like do the that thing I was talking about with the fuck is it called? It's pretty much for like the random traders. It's like a trade outpost thing.
Hi.
You
I
do
saw
that
you
and
in
she'll
that
show
poison
up
cellar
there.
talking.
Okay, well I got 55 shotgun shells. I might as well just go around and see what's
Wolfgang
up.
and I had a deal. If I'm gonna back out on it, I'll need more.
I'm not playing this game, Scabber.
Dude.
100
There's a
caps. I'm
fucking
not.
Brahmin here. Who the fuck
Wolfgang
is
and I
this?
had a deal.
I'm not.
All right, Trudy.
Look at this, a giant ass
Thank you.
Brahmin in the middle of my town.
Yeah, that'll happen. That's one of the traders. I think like, dude, this is 3. Fuck! I just quick saved on accident. I went to go load. Well, it looks like I gotta kill Wolfgang. Oh no, I got one
This
more.
Brahmin though, like it's fucking massive. There's like giant ass trunks on it.
Sometimes you get them big chubby ones. You get the chubby Debbies.
I've
I don't know,
never
it's
seen
weird.
this. I'm taking a screenshot of this.
Dude, at my settlement that I was talking about, the crazy one, the one on the island.
Just don't.
Sometimes they'll like get mad at the Brahmin, like the trader's Brahmin. It's got a special name. I can't think of it. It's like Lucy or something like that. They will kill this fucking thing, but it'll be invincible, so they can't kill it. They'll just shoot it, and then like when its health gets kind of low, it'll just be back up at the top. It's fucking ridiculous, dude. They'll shoot at for
The
hours.
question is, if I was to kill Trash Can Carla
Yeah.
and then kill her Brahmin, would I get her stuff?
No, you don't. It sucks. That always pisses me off. I always thought that in like New Vegas and stuff too. I couldn't believe that that's not how it worked. Like the Brahma will have a little bit of stuff on it, but it won't have her inventory. Same with any store. Like any store where they have all that stuff. It's fucking annoying.
I need to put some stuff away. I don't want to carry all this shit with me.
Yeah, dude, I
Hey
normally
there.
only have
I
70
saw you in
pounds
that
on me when I
poison
leave the
cellar
house.
talking. Well, he ain't getting
And then
his
if you
money.
go,
Period.
man, it was on sale, dude. I think it was free or like half off. But that backpack in the Creation Club, that gives you an extra 100 pounds to carry.
Look, you
I'm
know
gonna
the
leave the
money. If
minigun
you just
here
pay
because I
them,
don't need
Yep.
to
this will be
take that
over.
Yeah, I'm
shit
telling
with
you,
me.
Everyone
dude,
walks
that's
away without getting hurt.
I got a
I
better idea.
never, dude.
You
How?
take care of Wolfgang. I'll pay you 100 caps to put a bullet between his eyes.
No way.
Wolfgang and I had a deal. If
My
I'm gonna back
charisma's
out
at
of it,
5.
I'll need more.
I'm not playing this game, Scaver.
Ooh,
100 caps or
I've
nothing.
only got one stim pack. Are you fucking kidding me?
Not gonna happen, Trudy.
Then I guess I
That is
gotta do
not
what
good.
I
Trash
gotta do.
can Carla, get your ass over here, bitch.
Dude, I ain't
Better
trying
have
to
some
kill
stim
Trudy and
packs.
Patrick.
Need to make some up. Road's pretty long.
Dude, this is 3 saves I've had to do to try and do this right.
This bitch better have fucking.
I think this is the one before I wasted my fucking level points. I think I might just avoid this entire fucking scenario right here if I can't fucking speech check the bitch. Because I ain't trying to kill nobody. I like this bitch as a vendor.
Can you get another minigun?
Yeah, you can get tons of miniguns, man. My fucking
Okay, I'm
armor.
selling mine.
Man, you should see. I probably got like 46 miniguns. Like, no joke. I
just-
like, you'll,
I need the caps, man. I need stims.
that's how I am, dude. Yeah, stim packs are the most important fucking thing. You definitely are a pretty veteran Fallout player. You know what you need, that's for sure.
I just can't go without them. I got like 7 of them, but that's not enough. I'm going on a long trip.
You should fucking, there's a perk, medic perk. You get that, and the first one it'll give you, I think it'll, every time when you do rat away and stim packs, it'll at least give you 40% of your health.
Now the question is, should I keep the Nuka-Cola Quantum?
Should you what?
Keep the Nuka-Cola Quantum.
Nah, fucking don't need that right now, but I mean, I normally keep all my Nuka-Cola stuff for some reason. Especially because, dude, you got the fucking, when you go into Nuka World, there's gonna be some chick that gives you a pair of glasses. Make sure you put them glasses on right away. No matter what the fuck, if it makes your attire look stupid, because there's some, don't do what you need to do with the glasses. Just continue to like fuck around with the quest lines and stuff like that, but the glasses let you see special things and like in the fucking level. I'm not gonna say too much and spoil it, but you probably already know all about it. But yeah, just make sure you have them on, because you're gonna end up backtracking the whole fucking time when you finally do that quest line.
Oh, I needed stim packs. I'm looking for fucking stuff and I don't even know what it is.
Like I said, when you battle anybody, they'll at least have one on them, normally. Like, if you get into a battle with, like, 10 people, like, 7 out of the 10 people at least have one stim pack on them.
Okay, well I need to use one already.
Or just go to sleep. If you're fucking fast traveling, go to sleep. When you sleep, it fucking gives you full health. If you're on, like,
That
a
is true.
normal
I
mode.
didn't even use that yet. I'm right here anyways.
I do that all the time if I'm home. Why fucking waste the stinny? But
There's no
it's,
point
oh,
of
that's
it.
right. This is where I always get blown up. This is where the mines are.
Never waste a stim pack.
Nope.
Why am I stuck on 2 hours? Come on now. Come on. Sleep.
I hate that
No
when that
1 hour
happens.
left. Jesus. Well rested. And an autosave. And it's raining. Lovely.
I love that. I love the radiation storms. Are so fucking soothing.
The green ones are fucking awesome.
Yeah, you can make fireworks that change the fucking weather once you get farther and all your stuff upgraded. My fucking, like I said, my house at fucking that settlement, dude, it's peaceful. Like, I got it so like the fast travel, you like end up on the dock overlooking like a sunset most of the time or a sunrise. It's It's always at that angle with the sun. It's fucking badass.
It's a
And then,
great
like,
idea.
then there's like I got a little launcher right there on the end of the dock, so that like I fucking literally would just change the weather. Cause I used to stream this every day, and like it didn't matter if I had people watching or not. I would just do it, cause eventually like people like watching this game for some reason. Like I like playing
And
it. So
I'm gonna harvest everything I see on my way, cause that's more caps in my pocket.
yep. And Abernathy Farm, if you went to fuck them dudes up, man, they fucking always have their stuff planted. They got potatoes and then they got melons in the background.
That's actually a good idea. I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna collect that shit.
Probably isn't growing no more. Unless, like I said, that's a settlement there, dude. Go up to the workbench there and click on it. You can probably start using it as a your own settlement then if you kill them.
Oh, jeez, what the fuck was that? I just shit my pants.
Do you got headphones on? Like, you got your...
Yeah.
Fucking, yep, dude. This fucking game, dude. Just wait till you go to Far Harbor. Oh, my God, dude. You're gonna be really shitting your pants. Fuck, I gotta make some...
Oh, this thing is extremely fucking accurate.
What are you shooting with?
Double barrel.
Ah, yeah. That's not very
Fully
powerful,
modified.
though, once you get fucking... Once you get, like, farther in the game, dude, it's gonna piss you off, dude. You're gonna start, like, it's all I roll around with is my short fucking, my short homemade shotgun. But, you pretty much need combat ones. Yeah, I told, like, that bitch fucking gets from A to B, dude. She's a fucking bust down.
She's following me, man.
I got all, like, them fucking, what is this, Hawaiian punch things. And I'll put them in them fucking waters. But then I'll put my waters in the freezer. And it fucking tastes like a popsicle from when you're a little kid, dude.
I just
Get 'em
killed a
like
cat.
slushy. No, dude, don't tell me that. I got like 15 cats at my sanctuary with orbs. I'm the cat man on there, dude. Man, I can't believe we just killed a cat. They do got cat meat for some reason, I think, but I've never killed a cat.
Picked it up. I'm gonna eat it.
You better, fucker. If it's
Don't waste
survival and I literally need food and I'm like dying from my food shit coming like taken away from me and there's only a cat around, then maybe, but alright. The hell was that all about? You have a message. AV message. Ooh, definitely Abernathy. Was the food growing there still?
No, I already picked it all.
Yeah.
Petroleum sunglasses. Are these good?
Oh, patrolman sunglasses? Fuck yeah, those are like aviators. Those are the only ones I really roll around with.
I just found them at the Abernathys.
Oh. Dude, can you go to the
I
workbench?
Yeah, I can.
Oh yeah, that's what I
Destroying
just forgot
things.
to do. Yeah, that's a cool settlement, dude. That's got a pretty high tower. I like setting up shop up there.
Oh, I can destroy these fences. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, by the
Run free,
fucking,
bro.
by the melon too, there's a bunch of fence stuff rolled up, like wire fencing. I think you get a lot of steel from that.
I just killed this Brahmin.
But then go to your
Got it.
go to your workshop after you do all that, and then like whatever you can carry, because you probably haven't linked your fucking stuff. Whatever you can carry to fucking sanctuary, so then you got at least the steel. Like, you know, take the steel out of there.
If I go to the Red Rocket and I do the workbench there, I can destroy everything that's over there too, right?
Yep, that's the other thing. I said the first things I do in a game is I go to fucking Sanctuary and I fucking take everything out, and then I'll go to Red Rocket and I'll take everything out, and then I'll literally carry. I'll be over encumbered, but I'll just slowly walk from Red Rocket to fucking Sanctuary and just take all the junk from there. And behind Sanctuary, or behind Red Rocket, there's a little, like if you're leaving Red Rocket going towards Concord, that's at like the next fucking place behind it. If you're going that way, there's like a little hole back there. If you read on the terminal in the fucking place, how they get some award for fucking being the cleanliest Red Rocket, and then you go back there and you find out the employee was just putting it in some hole behind the fucking building. And there's a bunch of mole rats back there in it, but there's a bunch of junk down there too that you can't scrap it, but you can fucking pick it up. And then you can physically pick stuff up in the game, stuff that you can't put into your inventory, but like you can pick up tires and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'll pick up tires and I'll carry stuff into my fucking places so I can scrap it. Especially tires, because rubber, you need rubber for shit for some reason.
I'm just going all through the Abernathy's and just destroying everything. Trees, whatever I'm destroying, I'm destroying.
You get really quick at it eventually. The only thing that sucks is when you accidentally click the build menu then one too many times, and you got the fucking bed or whatever it is fucking sitting out trying to be built. Like, God damn it.
There's not much you can destroy on their house though, but I mean, it gives you
there's a lot.
Stuff.
There's a lot on the inside. You can delete little parts of walls and stuff for some reason. Like when you're going up them steps. I don't recommend doing that though, because you end up falling through these little nooks all the time. Like you can still get up there, but it's just inconvenient, I guess.
So I've got everything in like this spot, so when I just take it all out of the workshop after and bring it to my spot?
Yeah, but I guess that's not too long of a haul either from Abernathy though, but you'll be over encumbered, man. But otherwise just take your steel.
I'm gonna bring all my shit back later.
Yeah, otherwise you can do a supply line, it's called, but that takes a settler and it takes them away from one of the settling tasks, you know it. And then throughout the game you'll just have these dudes with brahims like walking the whole time.
206 steel, thank fuck.
Yep, told you. But that's gonna be really heavy. Do you got a companion with you? See if they got copper, because you need your copper, and then gears you'll need for certain stuff. There'll be certain little things you just want to check and grab from it. Said wood's not so important, but rubber you want. Said I can't remember what you need rubber for.
Yes, please.
That's the one thing I wish I would remember to do when I'm at all my settlements, because I never do that at the beginning of games. And then I'm like, I'd get to my place, be like, fuck.
I'm weighing 106 and I got 315, so I'm still good.
Yep, well you can fucking just leave what you can't carry in there, quick fucking fast travel home, store it, and then come right back. Said I do that more often than not.
There's one of these fucked up two-headed deers.
Yeah, the rad tags. You ever watch the 100 or whatever?
No.
You never watched the 100? It's kind of like a Fallout-y type show. These like people go up into a space station for a couple generations while the Earth is radiated. So like for like 5 generations, people lived on the space station, and then they decide to send people back down to the Earth. Like, if you commit a crime on the space station, it's automatically a capital crime. Like, it's punishable by death because there's only so many resources. So, they pretty much, if you do it before you're 18, they throw you in a cell. And then when you're 18, they put you in an airlock and send you outside into space. But it's the generation, finally, where these people are going to go back to Earth. So, rather than killing them, they end up sending these people back down to Earth. And in the beginning of the fucking... One of them, they fucking get down there, they're walking around, like none of them had ever been on fucking land before, you know. They start walking around and they see a deer, but it's like a side view of it. They're like, oh, look how beautiful it looks. And then like it lifts its head and it looks just like a rat's tag or whatever. It's got the fucking 2 heads. It's all fucking irradiated, like just crazy looking. I was like, yep, I'm gonna like this show. But I like fucking shows that are like kind of futuristic-y / post-apocalyptic at the same time. When they follow a Fallout genre, it's really easy for me to get into it, even if it's bad acting. Like, I'll fucking sit there. The 100's good though. Alright,
It is nice and sunny out. There is no more rain. It is a good day.
It's a good day. Did you ever watch anybody stream or fucking videos of the VR for this game yet? Because the VR looks just irritating. It looks beautiful, but there's just so many bugs because it's new.
Oh! I just talked my way out of talking to this bot.
That's bullshit. Got my charisma at fucking
Mr.
5
Gusties.
now. Actually, I don't think I used all them points yet. Nope. Sweet.
I just leveled up. Suck a dick, game. I just leveled up.
So if your intelligence isn't maxed up yet, just fucking do that. Get that so that way your experience goes up faster. Unless you don't mind taking a while to level up, but I fucking have to have mine up right away. It's the first thing I do.
What's up, Sunshine Tidings, or Sunshine whatever? Oh, workshop. Oh.
I feel like you gotta battle something there, like there's mole rats or ghouls or something comes out of somewhere.
Yeah, I know this, but yeah, they're ghouls, because there's a dead ghoul here.
Yeah, them fucking bodies will always respawn too sometimes. My first account, it didn't do it. Like, you'll move them, like I'll physically pick them up, move them out of the building, and they'll just come right back.
Okay, I'm not having this with this rad roach.
I fucking hate that shit. You're trying to shoot something, then there's some thing just nibbling at your feet the whole time.
But the good thing about me doing this is I can go into every single one of these little houses after and take every single ounces of everything they got. Destroy it all.
Yep. There's not too much in them ones, though.
There's like cars and stuff I can destroy too, though.
Is there cars there? I can't remember. I know there's like a tractor or something. But oh, dude,
shit.
there's a Mr. Gutsy there that's a hippie. Don't kill the Mr. Gutsy. He shouldn't attack you at all. He'll come out of nowhere, and don't send him to the fucking place. Because if you send him, he never comes back, and then it's just not the same.
Yeah, I just talked to him, Mr. Gutsy.
Was he a hippie? He's like, yeah,
No,
man.
he was a military one.
What? He wasn't all hippied
Yeah,
out?
The one on the bridge?
No, he should be right next. He should be at that place you're at, the Sunshine Tidings place.
Oh.
He'll be there.
Oh,
once you
yeah, that
clear it
guy.
up.
Oh, I love him.
Yup, dude, fucking don't fuck with him. Because if you fucking switch that shit, dude, he fucking never comes back. It's the one of the
Wasteland
saddest things.
Survival Guide.
Nice. Yeah, in the, you have a magazine rack if you go to your... Look at this Preston Garvey looking motherfucker. Emma, his name is. He was a a chick. I wonder if that's Preston's twin sister. Is she white though?
Precious Garvey. That would be her name, Precious Garvey.
Her name was fucking Emma. It looked just like Preston though. She had like Preston's trench coat and Preston's fucking hat on.
Fuck, I broke my lockpick on a novice. Jesus. Come on, man, you're right fucking there.
I hate that shit. That's why you got it. Once you get your once you get your pickpocket stuff maxed out, the last thing is so that bobby pins don't break.
What the fuck are you doing, dog meat? Damn.
I felt like you were watching my game for a second. You're just staring at a wall growling. Oh, hell yeah.
Dog meat just came running into this house and smashed his head against, like, the wall. It was perfect.
Was he barking?
Yo, okay. This long barrel's pretty good. Pack of cigarettes.
Dude, yep. I like that you get excited over the same things. You collect teddy bears. In 3 I did, and then I stopped. I don't know why. I was just like, hell yeah, I'm gonna collect all these teddy bears, because I was being like a salesman in my head. I was like, dude, I bet you teddy bears would be like the rarest commodity, and then they weren't worth shit. I was like, god damn it. Like, think about it.
Fuck.
They ain't making no 2 teddy bears. They made like a spoof of that in the fucking Black Mirror show. In one of them fucking, I think it's Black Mirror.
Far out.
Mm-hmm. I love that dude. That dude's literally like the coolest AI in the game. One of them, I guess. There's a couple cool ones.
I mean, this place is not that
No
big.
way.
I mean, it's high.
No, it's not that big, but it's fucking it's like a nice homey, it's like a sanctuary type thing. And there's a place with a bunch of
Looks really
super
strong.
mutants that's like sanctuary, and you can't make that place a fucking settlement. That pisses me off.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
It looks
Won't be able to
just
take
like
this.
sanctuary, and it's like, oh, hell yeah, and I looked.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm out of my nose.
Far out. Do we get a decent most?
Yeah, I like that you collect the same things as me. Like, that's fucking, I collect Nuka-Cola trucks. Like, that is something I cannot sell ever. No matter how broke I am, I will never fucking scrap it for the steel or anything like that. I probably got, just south of 100 of them in my Orb account. And I've been recently collecting them plastic pumpkins just because there's not many of them. Them are kind of cool.
Okay, I did search this place already. Hoping not to open a door and have a surprise of like ghouls in my face.
Yeah, that's what I got right now. I just literally opened the door and there's something to pick, and I hear them fucking getting up off the ground.
Nice.
Like, Bob.
Oh, look at all that steel I can be. Ooh. I just look outside the side of this place and I just see all the steel, the barrels and shit sitting there, and I'm just thinking, oh,
See,
all that steel I can
those
be
are the
fucking
things you can
getting.
pick up, though. If it's close to a fucking, if they're ones that you can pick up, at least, I guess. Some of them you can't physically, like, grab and move around with, but some things you can just grab and then move it. Move it to an area that you can scrap it.
A wheelchair? What the fuck?
Yeah, they got a lot of wheelchairs, and then they got a lot of baby fucking pushers, too, in certain spots. Oh, dude, I forgot I got dog meat all loaded up with shit, dude. I never unloaded him when I was at my last era.
I didn't know you could put things in his inventory.
Yep, you
Oh
can
yeah, because
use,
he can trade things, that's right.
yep, you can stock them up, usually. And when you do, there's a companion perk, too. I think that makes them so that their carry weight gets higher or something. Whoa, that scared me. Damn, dude, yeah, this game in VR would be pretty fucking scary in certain spots, like when you're in, like, the sewers and, like, the subway stuff.
Oh, I know. I don't like the
Fuck.
sewers. It's the only place I actually hate.
I get fucking, I don't mind them anymore, but yeah, I used to hate the vaults, dude. And like Fallout 3, dude, oh my god, I would get so lost in New Vegas, the fucking overgrown one with the fucking vegetation and shit like that. Oh my god.
Oh, I found a bobby pin box.
Yep, I love them. I wonder how many it gives you in the boxes.
7.
Does it?
Yeah.
Nice. I've never looked that up. I've always been curious.
Well, it says it when you look up on your top left there, and it'll tell you bobby pin box and then how many that are inside of it. And it's usually, most of the time, 7. Fuck, this place has got a lot of stuff. Tire.
Whimpering around.
I don't care what it it. Even the fire extinguishers. And did you know that with the fridges, if you only destroy the door and then destroy the rest of the fridge, you get extra steel?
Yep. But some of
I've
them are
discovered
one pieces. It's only the ones that are like already in areas. If you like build one, they won't have the door.
Yeah.
It'll just be the one.
Far out, man.
Yeah, that super duper mart that'll have a bunch of them little fucking shopping cart things in it. Those will all be full of steel. Like the little handheld ones, you can usually find like 30 of them probably laying around. That's a good spot.
Alright, dog meat, you better be ready to be hauling a shit ton of gear, man. Whoa, man.
Yeah, my dude's already full. I'm almost out of fucking 38.
Copper, yes please.
Hey.
Crystals,
Move here.
Yes.
Go grab that.
High-powered magnet, yes please.
You'll save that. You'll need that for, put that somewhere where you won't accidentally use it. You'll need that when you go to build your thing to get into the Institute or something. And those are actually kind of harder to come by. Those are more rare.
618 wood. Dog meat, you better get your ass over here,
You
boy.
won't be able to take that in one trip, I'll tell you that. He'll probably max out at around 100.
Let's see. What the why is he carrying a short rifle?
He picks stuff up sometimes. He'll fucking, that's when he barks. If you don't grab it, he'll have stin packs on him and stuff. Oh, what's up, Opie?
Let's
Yeah,
see, I'll put the
magazine
steel
racks.
in
You can build them too. So when you pick up a magazine
put
rack,
400 steel in there at least. He's carrying that.
he carried a full 400 steel.
Yeah, 411 steel, 339 wood.
Jesus Christ! It's letting
Yeah,
him
he's
carry it all.
hauling ass.
Damn, I didn't think he could carry that much. Maybe dog meat's a hauler, I guess. Most people can only carry like 200 pounds of shit.
Yeah. Bottle caps, aluminum, antiseptic, blood pack, bone saw. I already got enough cloth, I don't need no more of that shit. I will take the fire extinguisher. And the gears, gold watches. Plastic, 40 plastic.
So that plastic, all I ever use that for, I think. I found an enemy.
Ooh, a vacuum tube, and I'm gonna take all that. Far out. So what's the goal here? What am I doing for this quest?
Oh, for that guy, I can't remember what he wants.
Build an active recruitment radio beacon.
Oh yeah, for just fucking Preston stuff. That's you'll do that at every place, but that's free XP, man. That's how you level up faster. You can, if you grind out, if you have Preston as your companion, it goes faster too, because then he's always right with you. So after you do it, as soon as it's done, he'll be like, "Oh, I heard of another settlement that needs your help." Then you just keep grinding them out, dude. You'll fucking level up real quick there. Not real quick, but pretty quick.
Now what do I have to fucking do?
Just, you're gonna need,
Oh, an active
generator.
recruitment. Okay.
Yep, generator and then miscellaneous. Just always power and then generator. Or power.
I'm doing one of the small ones. I ain't doing
Yep.
those big ones. Fuck that shit.
And then if you don't really care about the settlement, as soon as you take it away too, like you go talk to Preston, if he was with you, you could talk to him and then just delete it right away. Put it, like hit B, don't delete it, don't scrap it, just hit circle or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
whatever.
To put it away.
Yep, and then it'll just be in your inventory full. Because if you build something, scrap it, you won't get the full material back. It'll rip you off.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go, dog. We're out of here. This place sucks. I think I'm gonna take dog meat home.
Yeah, I usually get the lone wanderer. I usually get that perk, so then I don't roll with companions, and you can carry more, and you get damage resistance. If your intelligence is really high, if you get that fucker up to like 9, I think you can get nerd rage. I like that perk too. When you're anytime your health is below like 30%, you'll go super slow motion, so you get a chance to like quick fucking re-up into stin pack area.
I think in total the amount of steel I had was like 4,000, and I wasted it all on building metal walls.
Yep. And then, dude, you probably fucking didn't even use a wall. You probably did the same thing I did. You probably used them trailer fucking doors. Go up to your walls and click them. Make sure they're not doors. I put a bunch of fucking trailer doors around my fucking sanctuary. Like, I fucking littered the whole thing. And then I walked...
shack wall.
Oh, nice. I walked right up to it, though, and it fucking was like, you can open this. So I could literally just open the wall. It was probably one of the most kicks in the dicks I've ever had in this game. One of the biggest kicks in
Dog
the
meat, we need your steel and we need your wood. Thank you very much. Junk, okay. That's a lot of wood. Wait, how much wood do I have now?
Probably a good chunk, man. Like I said, you do that for like a half an hour, you'll end up going back to your main place with at least fucking... I don't want to over-exaggerate it, but... You end up with a good chunk. Yup. Said you'll be set for a little bit now.
Alright,
But it just sucks when you run out, because it gets convenient to just fucking have everything. Said screws and oil, you're gonna want to make sure you stock up on oil. That's mainly for like your turrets and stuff like that. Yeah, that Corvega assembly plant, when you find that place, that's a place that's usually littered with them gears. That'll have a lot of copper. That's a nice place just to fast travel back to. Here's the Brotherhood of Steel stuff.
This is titty.
You might not just have your perks high enough to build some stuff.
No, this gun, it doesn't even take ammo. It's got no ammo.
Oh shit. What gun is it?
The short rifle.
Go into your fucking Pip-Boy and fucking... You probably just don't have the ammo it takes. Go into your Pip-Boy and highlight the gun, it'll tell you what kind of ammo it takes somewhere's on it.
Syringer?
Oh, the syringe rifle, dude, Dude, it takes a while, but eventually you can craft certain syringes. One of them's called a pack syringe. You can pacify any enemy for 30 seconds. Like, just make it so that they're not an enemy anymore. That is the dopest thing. For me, dog meat? Dude, that's a cool one. You gotta... It's not that cool when it's stock, but when you put a long barrel on it, you can shoot people from really far away. And you can heal... It's really convenient for survival. Because, like, when you got a companion and they're down, you have to fucking actually heal them with a stim pack. And sometimes they're really far away, and you can shoot them with a stim pack. Same with robots. Like, you can load almost anything into it that will help.
A marksman's hair trigger pipe rifle.
Yeah.
With a bayonet.
Because when you... Pretty much all you need to focus on is just whatever it is. on the bare essential, like just a pipe rifle. It just means it's edit it a little bit on the workbench when you see hardened. If you see hardened or powerful, that's like at the bottom pretty much. Like it's one of the hardest receivers you can get. So if it doesn't say fucking hardened or powerful, it's not really worth keeping. Just scrap it.
Pocketed metal chest piece, pocketed metal right
we
leg.
appreciate the assistance, civilian.
These are better than
What's
what
your
I
business
have. Huh. For armor.
I'm
Nice.
just trying to
Just
survive
finding
out
all this shit.
like everyone
I
else.
don't even know where any of this
Charged
shit
in and
came
engaged
from.
those ferals? I find that a bit difficult to believe.
This
Are
is
you from
Kool-Aid.
the
You
local
don't want no
settlement?
Kool-Aid, man. Whoa.
I'm from Vault 111.
You're a vault dweller? Most people wouldn't admit to such a thing.
Fine, I give
I
you
appreciate your honesty. If I appear suspicious, it's because our mission here has been difficult. Since the moment we arrived in the Commonwealth, we've been constantly...
I got dog meat
If
as
you
little
wanna
dog
continue
dish
fishing
too.
here, we can
Yup.
use an extra gun on our side.
That all depends. How much are you paying?
We need allies, not opportunistic mercenaries. I have no inclination to pay for your services.
I want to help, but I don't like the secrecy. Who are you, really?
Very well. I'm Paladin Dance, Brotherhood of Steel. Over there is Scribe Halen and Knight Reese. We're
Pack
on
of
recon
cigarettes
today,
I
but I'm
can
down a man and our
destroy.
supplies are running low. I've been trying to
For
send
the
a distress
cloth?
call to my superiors, but the signal's too weak to reach them.
Sir, if I may,
Proceed, Halen.
I've modified the radio tower on the
There was
roof
a
of the police
knife on
station,
the floor.
but I'm afraid it just isn't enough. What we need is something that will boost the signal.
Our target
So,
is ArcJet
question
systems. It contains the
is-
technology we need. The deep-range transmitter. We infiltrate
A
the facility,
windmill
secure the
generator.
transmitter, and bring it back here.
That only
What do you
generates
say?
3.
You willing to lend the Brotherhood
Yeah.
of Steel a hand?
I do not want that. At 18 copper, not bad. What was it I wanted to build? I know there was something I wanted to make. A terminal? Is that even good for anything?
You ignore people often?
Oh, I'm gonna do a couple of lights at least.
No time to waste. Let's get moving.
Outstanding. Halen, take Reese inside and bind his wounds.
Yes, sir.
Reese, once you're on your feet, I want you to make certain the perimeter is secure.
I'm on it.
All right, civilian. It's time to prove your worth. Head into the police station and resupply yourself. Then let me know when you're ready to begin. Let's move out, people.
All right, big guy. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Right it all. I don't even know what I want to build now.
Yeah, like if you don't have to build anything, don't do it yet until you know, because then you're gonna have an idea to build something one time and you're not gonna have any of your material and you're gonna be pissed at yourself. But my main thing is get nuclear material, stock up on that, so then eventually you can build a generator, one of the nuclear generators.
What the fuck does the bell do?
That just summons all your settlers.
So you gonna patch me up or what?
I don't know.
I'm gonna get a siren, just so you can say I have a siren.
That's, I think they fucking, they use that whenever they're like under attack or some shit.
Just to warn everybody.
Yeah, I'm not positive. I've never had one set up. I imagine.
Oh, that's what I wanted to do.
Imagine it'd be annoying.
I wanted to do the new water system.
Yeah.
The other
Ooh.
two.
Yep. But don't delete them. Remember, fucking store them, because even when you store them, they're still there. So if you need a part from them, it just takes the part off of it, and then it'll put all the other parts in your inventory. Like I said, it's kind of like a glitch. There's just never a reason to scrap something that you actually ever build. You're just wasting your own material, pretty much. Damn, I gotta soda in front of my ammo, like, looking around it, so I could see how much ammo I had. Damn, these fuckers are quick.
Intelligence is at a 7. Charisma's at a 6. Precipitation's at a 7. Science at an 8. Not bad.
Yeah, but normally I always focus on, I try to focus on my actual attributes before I do like the special perks now. I don't know if I said I kind of liked how New Vegas was set up. Like every 2 you got to pick one, but then again, then you couldn't get them all.
Hey, wait there.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Now, like I said, I did the math. I have Orv. He's at level 108. All of his attributes are at 10. And I still need 154 more levels until I have every perk maxed out. Like, that's insane. I have to be up to level 300 to have everything. And it takes so long to level up once you're a high level.
Alright, let's see here. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Oh, but I'm not science guy, for fuck's sake, man. I need to upgrade my intelligence to get science.
Yeah, I told you, don't you got a point right now? Just fucking, like I said, the higher your intelligence is, the more XP you gain for everything in the first place, so fucking...
Well, I already used it on the intelligence upgrade.
Damn, I don't got any 38s, that's right. Dude, I think I'm out of ammo. I got some fucking... Now I'm out of ammo.
Preston Garvey's just in this house whistling.
Are
you in here having an orgy with Cosworth?
Whoops. It says I have 1 bullet for it, but I don't. Oh, now it doesn't. Fuck it, we gotta go old school.
XP, wow.
That's
Feels
a good
so
chunk.
fucking privileged.
It's not a lot, but I mean, that's a death claw right there, man.
Oh, I'm gonna go deal with the raiders. Lovely.
I said, yeah, you are not gonna like Nuka World. I fucking hated it. I was so mad. I never got spoiled, dude. Even while I was streaming, like most people watching my streams, like in the beginning, I'd have like 20 people watching me at a time, and like a bunch of them talking and stuff. And I was very new to the game. I waited a long time.
I found that an easy way to get settlers, you turn the radio beacon on or off, and then on again.
Yeah.
It works out. You usually get a follower like right away.
You'll max out pretty quick though. Like you only can get so much for so many. I think like 22 is normally your max at most settlements, and then you can build robots and stuff. Like you can build unlimited robots. So when it comes to like worker bees, like Sanctuary, I fucked up on my one account. I have so many fucking, I call them just drones. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, I don't got anything else I can use. Oh, yeah, it's dropping something.
Buildings.
Damn, I went over quick. I know I got... dog meat's full. Excuse me.
Ooh, a TV?
You can't even really watch anything. They just say fucking... whatever, Duna or whatever they say.
Oh, please stand by.
Yeah, it's all they fucking say no matter what you do. I'm so mad that you can't play your games on them. But they actually added...
Or even like you find movies in the game or something, or shows.
That would be
shit.
really cool. That would be cool. I said that they should have... I don't know if you've ever played Elder Scrolls. But it's a Bethesda game. Yeah, if you go on the online, they got fishing poles in there. And I mean, they have fishing poles in here, but in the game you can actually fish. And I mean, it's not like in-depth fishing. It's just throw the line in the water and then it goes down and you reel it in. That's how this should be. Like there should be, you should, like how like Red Dead is too, like you should be able to skin stuff. Like that's how you get your pelt then. Like there should just be little animations for that. Like you should have
pool table. Ooh.
Yeah, see, and you should be able to play pool too.
The general is thinking of making himself a little pimp pad.
And they took out Caravan. I mean, come on. Did you fuck with Caravan at all in New Vegas, or?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Dude, that was my shit, man. That's free money. Save, if you lost, you quick load, go back in, play them until you beat them. I did that so much.
My defenses, actually.
Yep, that's, like I said, that's the one thing that I always got fucking pimped out.
Oh my god, I gotta get gun nut rank 3 and science rank 3. Fuck, I need 6 levels. Or no, 5 levels. So I need to be level 18.
Yeah, like I said, if you do, if you go fucking with that Valentine quest, you'll fucking get that shit right there.
Because I could do, like, the missile turret, the heavy laser turret.
Like I said, that missile turret, it does do damage, but it fucks your settlement up, dude. Like, if you're like me, where you're aesthetic and you got shit put in certain spots, dude, that missile launcher will fucking send everything flying. That's why you should just use the laser one, because it does, like, 1 less damage, I think, but, you know, it's a laser. Pew pew, it shoots a lot faster, too. I
wish they had brighter fucking, like, lights for the streets.
Spotlights? Oh, no, dude, I love the street lights. There's certain ones that give off a little oomph. I have a whole bunch of them in Sanctuary. My Sanctuary, it says pretty... It was really, like, clusterfucked like a city, but then I deleted everything. I gotta quit farting around here and just fast travel to fucking... some place.
I want to get a trader at some point too.
If you got local leader, if you got local leader, you can fucking make one. So you just go to stores, I think it is. I think it's got its own tab.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Crafting. Chemistry station. I need local leader.
Yep. Like I said, that shit fucking... I don't know if I like how... Certain perks you shouldn't have to be certain levels to get up if you got a level point. Like the ones that are detrimental to like building stuff like gun nut and this and that. If you got the point to fucking get it, you shouldn't have to wait till like, you know, 45 or this or that. I mean, that...
What do totems even do? Are they just...
they're just aesthetics, I think. Yeah, it's for like raider shit. I've never built one actually, so I couldn't tell you. But the pillars, the pillory things, I set one of them up at the fucking, the female Hugh Hefner thing. I had one male there and he was in there, so I made it seem like it was like some female cult thing. That was weird about it. God, that's bothering me that I can never think of what that settlement's called. I really want to save. I should probably just keep heading towards Diamond City because I'm really close. It's right around this corner here. But there's that super mutant battle I'm going to have to run into. It's not really close, but... Yeah...
How do I turn my fucking flashlight off now?
Mine's left bumper. It's whatever your Pip-Boy button is, but just holds.
Oh, there we go. I had to get out of building mode.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking idiot I am.
I have my fucking controls instead of tapping it.
Well, I'm holding the O and it's doing nothing.
That's what your Pip-Boy button is?
Oh, there we go. I had to get out of building mode.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking idiot I am.
I have my fucking controller mapped. My Pip-Boy's left bumper. My VATS is right bumper, or R1. Come here, dog meat. See, this is what I hate. I need to grab what dog meat has,
Here.
and we go to Sanctuary, and he just fucking starts running off.
Hold position. Come on.
really should go sell some of this stuff, but...
Sanctuary.
You willing to do some work?
Fuck, I deleted the wrong one. Yeah, Sturgis, I'll fucking build some shit up in a minute.
I'd be glad to help. Just tell me what you need.
Well, for starters, we could use some real beds. We've been sleeping on the ground for too long. Just make sure there's a workbench over there you can use.
Right.
Now he's gonna be like, oh, the beds are made. I already did the beds, boy.
What gave you that friend?
This is... Ooh. Whoever this chick is, not Trash Can Carla, Marcy Long, dude, she's the one I want to kill. She's always at Sanctuary. She's so cocky. Wait till you walk next to her. She's like, what gives you the idea we're friends? Fuck you, bitch. You're in my fucking settlement, ho.
You're not. That's how they always get you.
Oh, I know. I think I have the same one on mine.
Oh yeah, she's like, she doesn't have any other fucking way to be besides for a cranky cunt. And then the dude's like, don't mind her, she's just dealing with her own loss. Like, dude, this is the post-apocalypse we're talking about. Ain't nobody alive haven't lost somebody.
Right?
You know, like... Hell no. Where the fuck did this fake go?
Okay, that's workable stairs. This stairs work.
Please,
These ones work.
Hey, Sturgis.
I like it. Having a place to sleep will improve everyone's spirits. What we need now is a reliable source of clean water.
No, he's gonna tell me I got
Clean
that
water
done
coming
too.
up.
Great. Thanks again.
Yeah, that No Man's Sky, dude, that's a fun game. Like, if you like exploring stuff, like if that's one of the parts of Fallout that you like, that's really cool.
I'm sorry. I wouldn't be very good company right now.
Like, you can spend hours on a planet and not even come close to just touching the one planet.
Sturgis.
Really?
Yep. Like, dude, it's nuts.
I feel better
for
already.
how many there are.
Knowing we have a reliable supply of clean water. I hope you don't mind me asking for some more help, but our food supplies
I
are
don't even know
running
what
low.
I'm doing right
If we're
now.
gonna settle here,
Yep, that's how
we need to
Fallout
get some
goes. I
crops
usually play until
established.
my brain's like retarded.
I'll start planting right away.
good deal.
I'm at that fucking point.
Yep. That's like I said, man, my fucking... When you fucking done playing, you should watch my stream and I'll load up my fucking...
I'll try to make myself useful.
I'll load up my Orv account and I'll show you how my fucking one place is, dude. You'll be like, yep, that's pretty badass. Like, I will go there. It's always got that fucking radiation storm going, and if not, I can just fucking summon one pretty much. Because they got them little firework things and then you can make one. I don't think I have any more magazines. Oops. I got a bobblehead though I can put away. Oh yeah, I got a couple. Yeah, you know about the magazine racks that you can put up so that you can stack them on there and then they like become an aesthetic like in your room, like they'll be stacked on there so you can see their cover.
Yeah.
Yep, I like them. And then the bobblehead fucking thing. Like I said, there was that one. I keep saying like I said for some reason. I apologize for that. It's probably getting annoying. I have a habit of...
I'm so tired right now, I don't even fucking realize it. I'm just like, oof. I need a fucking cigarette.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking tits.
What'd you do?
It fucking snowed so much.
Dude, see, I'm glad you live in an area like me where it's like, oh, you got all the snow we got yesterday. I must have went north to you. What part of Canada do you live in?
BC. Vancouver area.
Nice.
Yeah. And it's still snowing. Thank God my mom's got 3 days off.
You actually live in British Columbia? That's dope.
Yeah. It's fucking awesome, man. I got my green card. I'm of age to drink. I can buy my own cigarettes.
Like your green card? Like, what do you mean? Like, you can come to America, you're saying?
No, I got, like,
oh,
my
like your
medical
weed
card.
card? Oh, nice. Yeah, dude,
Yeah, man,
I'm
I got,
really
like,
envious
6 of
then.
them.
Fucker.
It's because I got a eating disorder. That's why, man. I can go months without eating it.
Dude,
sometimes.
I'm the same fucking way, dude. I need to fucking get up there. I'd get prescribed a weed. Like, I'm 110 pounds on, like, a good day. I'm 27 years old, dude. Like, I'm toned. Most people don't realize that's how light I am, but yeah, I'm fucking 110 to 125. Like, the most I've ever weighed is, like, 135. And that's when I was on some weird pills to, like, fucking help with some crazy shit, and they didn't help with that. They just gave me an appetite, so then I just stayed on it, because I was like, dude, I eat so much, I'm gonna gain weight. And then I just became this, like I'm tall and lanky, and then, like, I was still tall, and I still looked skinny, like, my chest didn't get bigger, my arms didn't get bigger, but I just got a little belly. I was like, dude, fuck this, and I just started, like, fucking doing house sit-ups again. I got my little six-pack back, but I'm fucking just looking on the internet here trying to figure out. I don't know if there's anything special with any of these fucking. This toll schedule. New tolls, caps, farmers, children. Don't tangle with gunners. I always read the notes. That's the one thing I have to do. And then the hollow tapes. Because I always put my hollow tapes away because I hate having that much junk in my miscellaneous.
What the hell is Josh doing? He's been gone for over an hour! We need to get out of here! The guys are thinking we're already at Concord. If Josh would hurry his ass up, maybe we can get there in time. Shit! Gunfire! Not good! Josh!
Yeah, I'm in Wisconsin. So what time zone are you in then? So you're in, what is that over there?
East, I think.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, you're a little ahead of me too. Or no, you're behind me, aren't you? It's only like 6 for you?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, it's
I
going
think,
on
I don't
9.
even know, 7.
Probably, yeah, 2 hours. That you're on like that backwards schedule, sleep during the day and fucking up at night.
Pretty much.
Sometimes you're fucking just up for days.
That's how life works with me.
Yeah, I know, that's, like I said, you have a fucking high IQ, I imagine, dude. So you probably, even if you don't realize it, so your brain just doesn't shut off. Your body gets tired, but your brain doesn't. Like I said, right now, what you're at, I'm getting there. I like that feeling where, like, you're zoning in and out of consciousness, kind of. It's almost like a fucking high of its own.
This is lovely. I got a house with, like, lights and shit. I think I might live here for my own. Jesus,
Dude,
this
see,
is nice.
that happens to me so often. I did that at fucking that settlement place. I built like this little pier because it's on an island. I built this little pier, and then like I built these little condos out there, and then one of them I spent all this time on, and then I already had this like my room. Like, it's literally the fucking Playboy Mansion, dude. I got a theater in there for, like, movie night. And then I got, like, all the bitches sleep in the same room. Like, all their beds are, like, in the, like, ground level, like, next to, like, the fucking stores and all that. And then my bedroom's upstairs. My bedroom's upstairs, and it's just one bed. And it's the whole upstairs for the whole mansion. So it's just one huge room. No walls. Just a bed in the very fucking center of it, or not in the very center, but like kind of towards like closer to the window. And then I got a chair with a fucking ottoman, and then I got a Pit Boy on it, and like a newspaper, and then I got like 16 cigars sitting on my fucking table, and then one lit cigar in a ashtray. Like I fucking I got
Sorry.
like, I was gonna let you go. I just had to finish, and I got like all my cooler power armor up there, like all my like Nuka-Cola stuff, the Quantum one that you got to get all the star cores for. That's dude, fuck them star cores, man. There's gonna be a quest in the beginning. Like you may not. Do you know about the star cores? Did you watch that in any of the streams?
No.
There's gonna be a quest about star cores when you get to like Nuka World, and one of the quests, there's I can't remember off the top of my head how many there are. I think there's 35 of them altogether. But in the beginning, you need at least 10 of them, and it'll tell you where all of them are. And most people go to the ones that are like in the buildings, like the main buildings. Each building will have like 10 of them each. So there'll be 30 of them in the buildings, say, right? I think there's 45 actually. So get the ones that aren't in the buildings. Because once you get so many of them, they don't tell you where they are. And if you don't get the ones that are outside, you won't know which ones you already got, you know, because you'll pick a few of them up. And the only way to open up this thing is to get all the star cores. So, like, dude, it's probably the hardest quest. Like, most anal one. I got so lucky. My very last one was the very easiest one to get. Like, it was on the top of the fucking place. You need, like, 20 of them to get up there. And then you can activate this elevator. But yeah, that's like the coolest power armor in the game. Like, straight up. Once you get that power armor, you're gonna be like, yup, he was right. Because it's the X model, the X fucking whatever. It's been a while since I've looked at it. I can't think of it off the top of my noggin.
This place is beautiful.
Where are you right now? At Sanctuary, or?
Yeah, I'm just building my homes and shit, making things look good. Building some turrets on my house.
Yep. I normally have one on my house in the beginning if I ain't got walls up, just so. Because I always feel like it doesn't happen, but they should have it in the AI, where like they like come in your house and take your shit. Like raiders and stuff. Like they should actually scavenge away at your shit if you don't have stuff, but they don't.
You know, that
just
actually gives me a good idea. I'm gonna...
Oh, not both.
Actually
But yeah, if you get canned dog food, save that because you need that when you start. You can like trap dogs. Otherwise, when you go to Far Harbor, there's a super mutant he breeds dogs like every day in the game. Like you can go there. He's got like a feral one, like a feral wolf, and then like a regular dog, and then like a super mutant dog. And you can buy all three of them and then put them in your settlements. And then they bring up defense. Yeah, all three of them will bring up defense, and then one of them will produce happiness, like the normal-looking dog. But them are $250 each. Except there's a guy that wanders the Commonwealth. I just seen him a little bit ago. Oh shit! I just seen him earlier in my game. But I only had 150 caps, so I couldn't buy his dog. Kind of mad at myself for that.
No lock to that. Okay, you know what? Fine, if you're gonna lock to it, just fucking build there then.
I fucking hate that when you're building and a settler will walk where you're going, so then it goes red. Is that what just happened?
Yeah.
That shit drives me
nuts. And then some spots will go green, and I'm just like, well, why are you trying to build there when there's already something there? Like.
Yep, I feel.
Oh, what the fuck is this?
Come on, get off
Oh,
this.
no. That's good.
Yeah, some of the Apiro you can't actually like fucking break down in the fucking armory bench, so you can drop it and fucking just scrap it if you want, or you can just store it in the fucking workbench itself too, and it'll take away the cloth and whatnot when you need it. That's for radiation. I better keep at least one of them or two of them. I always put one on my companion. But yeah, whatever I aesthetics, like what other kind of clothing I like to keep. I always like to have 2 of them, so that way if I'm rolling with a fucking companion, they got the same ones.
Oof. Ooh, this place is rocking.
Oh, something's going on in town here. Bunch of fucking sirens. Otherwise, them road leathers, I like throwing them on all the settlers. It's like some little punky looking fucking thing, like all the dudes at least. Cause it looks like some like fucking raggedy, like ripped jeans, fucking torn thing. Just makes him look like a punk kind of guy though. Bottle cap mine. That. No.
Oh, lovely. I can just walk right out of that. Okay, I need to do this. This is not working for me. Don't even care. Stairs are up there. Destroy them. At some points, I just build like stairs just to get up to something, and then I'll fucking destroy them.
Oh, I
just
know.
Build wood stairs, man. It's just simple.
That's why when you get your lookup failed. When you get your jetpack on your fucking power armor, that's kind of convenient for when you're building stuff because you can just jetpack up. But yeah, I do that all the time, man. And then I end up forgetting to delete it though.
Now the trouble is, the more we establish ourselves here, the more of a target we become. What we need is to get some defenses set up. Then maybe Preston will be able to relax a little bit.
I'm on it.
Ah, thanks. It'll make everyone feel more secure here.
Don't take offense to Marcy. She's working through the loss in her own way.
I gotta go get them road leathers. I fucking just hate how scrubby dudes look in this fucking, like John, especially that John Long dude or whatever his name is.
Oh yeah.
I guess I could put him in the athletic outfit. Yeah, I'll put him in the road leathers. And yeah, I always got dresses for the bitches. I always gotta have dresses for the bitches. What was I getting? Oh yeah, the road leathers. Yeah, it took all 7 of them.
Of course I can't fucking place that there.
Said they got mods for building, but again, if you're a trophy guy.
Sturgis.
I got no more
And like, you know, when I say they got mods, like you can download a mod from the actual like front. Like when you log into the game, like there'll be a section for mods. Like that's not an actual
I appreciate it.
mod that you can get in trouble
you're welcome
for.
anytime. My
Because
door's
Bethesda
always
lets you
open.
mod your games.
Windows too. Some of the walls actually come to
At
think of
least
it.
Fallout.
I guess I better get back to it. Take care now.
I got like a back door to like my house. It's fucking amazing.
Oh, dude, you should see. Yeah, you should see my stuff for Orb for Sanctuary. There's a little glitch you can do to like re-roof some of the houses where you can make it look like perfect.
Roof. In Canada, we call it a roof.
A roof. Roof, rough. Roof, rough, same stuff. That's kind of fucked up how we call it, like, whatever, the dogs. Roof, rough. Either one is a dog. Either one is a dog fucking, what you say a dog makes. He's roofing, he's roughing. Roof, rough. God, that's a weird word.
Fortnite.
Yeah, let me know how that goes.
Oh, I guarantee it's back up and running.
It's been a while. It should be on by now.
Should be. I'll test it out.
Better fucking be, dude. It's been forever. Otherwise, they're gonna have a lot of pissed off little kids, dude. Bunch of little 6-year-olds screaming around.
Well, I mean, The 6-year-olds are going to school right now, so.
I suppose. What is today? Friday? Thursday?
Thursday. Yeah, it's Thursday.
Yeah, I got my shit
I
off.
know it's not Friday. I get $100 on Friday.
Nice. Yeah, I'm pretty fucking broke now, man. All my money's gonna be tied up in these fucking fines. And if I want to get out for work, like I can get out for work for jail, but I gotta pay $210 a week, I'm pretty sure it is.
Holy fuck.
So yeah,
Work
I'm not
ain't worth it at that.
Yeah. I'd rather, I might be wrong on the number, but I know it's really high. It used to be like 100 something.
And shit too, right?
Yup, and satellite TV then. Like the place that you're at is just fucking a lot more comfortable than jail itself. But even if you don't have a job, you can go there. But if you have a job, you have to pay.
You're not talking your way out of this.
Come on, log me in.
Oh yeah, dude, the synth against the synth. You'll run into art against art all the time.
Oh god. I swear to God, if this game tells me that it's not letting me in still.
And he wants to replace me.
After what? It's been a good.
You gotta believe me. You can't let that thing do that.
4 hours.
What just happened?
Almost 4 hours now it's been.
Was he
Should
the
be
actual
up and running
synth?
by now.
Oh, he wasn't the synth. I'm gonna reload, but I want to make sure.
What the?
Yeah, he's the synth. You can tell by how hard he is to kill. Synth component. God damn it. Alright, so he was the one on the ground.
C said, how many subs you got? 150?
That's on YouTube itself, yeah, and then on my PlayStation account I have like it only says 201 on my like thing, but when I go to look it says like 230 something. It fluctuates. Cause when I broadcast I'm right off the PlayStation.
Please, you gotta
app
believe me.
Do you do did you create a community?
Here we go.
I don't think so, but in my description in the beginning I used to say I wanted the community to be I wanted the community to be as civil as possible. Sorry, I was in the middle of some fucking shit there. So that makes a lot more sense now. Like, is that an actual thing? Like, is that a side thing to it? Like, you start your own community?
Yeah, you can start your own community on PS4. It just gives you a chance to reach out to like all of those people that actually have PS4 and shit.
Gotcha. Right? Yeah, I know what you meant now. I thought you meant it was a part of YouTube, like it was something that you did for YouTube. I got really confused there for a second. I apologize.
I mean, I've got a community, but like 2 people are in it. So, and I got like 50 subs, and not a lot of them have a PS4, right?
Yeah, no, I got.
And this shit is still logging in.
Oh shit! It's gonna be hard. Oh damn! Just swatted dog meat with a machete.
My controller's been at like 1 bar for the last like 6 hours.
Yeah, it's fucked up. You'll have 4 bars and 3 bars and 2 bars, and that'll like go down within like 2 hours, and then you fucking will be stuck at that last bar forever.
And it's like, when are you gonna tell me that you're dying?
Yep.
But I got a new gen controller, so.
Yeah, so do I. I got a pretty new PlayStation. I'm pretty new. Like I said, I fucking went through pretty rough. This shit I'm going to. It's all stemmed from just dealing with this fucking little girl who said she wanted to grow up, but she didn't really want to grow up, and I just told her to be honest from the start, and she'd sit there and say she loved me and wanted my babies and all this wild shit, and then the whole time she'd be sitting there just wanting to go to bars so she could flirt with all these other fucking dudes, and like, dude, I'm a good fucking boyfriend. I'm hung like a moose, dude. Like, I fuck good.
Been there, done that, never doing that again.
Yep, and I'm like, I said the same thing, man. Like I said, I just fucking, it sounds just gay as fuck, but like, it was like some love at first sight with this bitch, dude. Like, she's not even that gorgeous, but like, I just fucking like was infatuated with her. Like, didn't know nothing about her. And I like figured out her name, everything about her, dude, and like we fucking started dating. Like she became obsessed with me. Like as soon as we started like hanging out, I like went into the bar with like a big fucking what do you call it? Like it wasn't a fucking a wax paper thing, but it was like paper toweling on one of them little fucking trays, like what you get at like Sonic's or A&W, like those type of trays my mom's got.
Oh yeah.
But I had just a bunch of bacon in it. And like anytime I go to bars, I normally know like the bartenders around here, they're either like owners or owners' kids or like pretty tight with them. So when you bring a bartender food, like, you know, they usually hook you up with some free drinks. So I roll into this bar with a bunch of bacon. And like, 'cause I knew the dude that was bartending loves bacon. And like, I fucking deep fry it. So like, I'll cook like 30 pieces of bacon in like 20 seconds, dude. No joke. Like, you know, just poof, throw a bitch in the deep fryer. I mean, cook it in grease anyway. You throw it in a deep fryer and I mean, it's done. Yeah, so I rolled in there with a bunch of bacon, dude, and this bitch was just like, can I have some bacon? I was like, shit, you can have all the bacon you want. And then, like, she said that right away. It was just smooth as fuck, and then we started having drinks, and then she was just like, she went to say cheers, and I was like, cheers, darling. And she, like, dude, we were dating for almost a year, and every time she'd be like, say it. Like, she'd want me to say cheers, darling, in that, like, way, like, bring her nostalgically back to that. Like, she literally, like, fucking Niagara'd herself or some shit. I don't fucking know. It was funny.
What is going on with this shit, man? Fuck. It just says logging in the whole time. The fuck?
It's still goofy. That sucks.
I got all my other buddies playing it right now.
What? Oh, it took me a while on that first login, man. Maybe we got fucked over. Maybe we were playing against...
My buddy Insane's on it. I don't know.
Well, maybe he's in the same screen you're on. Does it say home base, or what does it say?
I'll take a look. Let's see here.
If it says home base, he has the whole game. He's fucking around on, like, the building stuff.
Nice.
Like, he's playing the campaign.
Nope, 19 alive.
Huh. Yeah, it should let you in a second, then. Like I said, that was fucked up, because we were mobbing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then all of a sudden we all fucking disconnected.
Nah, the one dude stayed on for a minute. Remember, or was that you? Weren't you still on for a little bit longer than I was?
Still on.
Because I was gonna say, it fucking booted me, and then I came back. Where the fuck that got bullet come from? I logged back onto the game, and it wouldn't let me in, and you were still playing. So it might be time zone things, though. They might be shutting down like a server at a time.
Who knows?
Man, dude.
I know I'm on like North America West or whatever.
I think that's what I'm on, yeah. I switched mine. You can switch it to whatever you want, but I fucking, dude, for like 4 games, dude, I kept getting matched up with Mexican kids. I was like, what in the fuck is going on? I went and looked on there, and I had it set up on some Mexican server like Brazil. I was like, ah, that makes sense. Like, I ain't got nothing against it, but I mean, when I can't communicate with my teammates, they're just like, habla inglés. I was just like, yeah, I speak English. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what you just said. Like, fuck, I don't know, man. I took Spanish, but I cheated my way through it. Like, fucking had 2 badass twins in my class, dude. Fucking sexy-ass blondes.
No hablos español.
Said they're fucking... most of them could all speak fucking American, too. And like I said, that's fucking just insane. Like, you know what I'm saying?
The only things I know how to say is, like, I don't speak Spanish and, pussy bitch.
Mi hablo... holy fuck. I just died from a turret. It had 1 fucking health left. Mi hablo le Jesus, or I think that was, my name is Jesus. And then, mi te amo los videojuegos. That means I like video games.
I know, like, 1 word, or 2 words in Swedish, and it's vitra. Vitra.
Vitra?
Vitra. It means pussy bitch in Swedish.
Mox Nix, like M-O-X-N-I-X. That means makes no difference in German. It's like a saying. It's like a way to say it. I like that. Mox Nix.
I'll be sitting there in a game, and I'll be like, I'll die to a guy, and I'll be like, Vitra, Vitra, Vitra. Vitra. Pussy bitch, Vitra. And they don't even know, like, because they're like, they can't hear you, right?
I don't know what the fuck you're saying. Yep.
Like, what the fuck?
So how is this guy
How long
saying?
has this party been running? Let's see here. What?
I just went through that. Alright. I wonder if I got any ammo yet, because that was... got a little bit.
What the fuck was that?
Yo, I might just restart my PS4. Fuck.
I tried that, man. That was the first thing I did when that happened. That's what I was trying to say. I was wondering why I got kicked out of the party, because I was just like, what the hell? Yeah, I came back into it. Just didn't do it. Maybe try switching the server, like what one we were on. Get off the Northwest one.
I mean, I can't even fucking, like, log in. It just says Fortnite logging in, ...
Yep.
And then in the top right, it says Fortnite non.
It says nah. Yeah, that's what mine said. NAW. I was making a joke about that in the stream. I was like, yep, even the game's telling me nah. But yeah, that's North America West. This is turret.
Fucking ridiculous. You know what? I might actually just go out in about an hour or so. Go get me a drink and something to eat.
Yeah, how are the bars there? So when
pretty good.
When I get out of jail,
nightclub is like 2 blocks away.
I've never been to an actual club. Just the idea of them is kind of like just a bunch of fucking just like desperate ass bitches. Like, yeah, let's go rub up on all these dudes. Like, and then when you're out, find a bitch to fucking like actually dance with, and she's probably already got some fucking dudes all like I don't fucking know how to explain it. It's just fucking hard in my head, dude, to like respect that. I mean, if you just go in there to hang out, listen to some fucking club music, then yeah, I get it. Like, I fucking like getting out and doing that shit, dude. But
I mean, I think it was last year. Snack was this club, Snack the Ripper.
Yeah.
And when he was like, Snack came when Snack came,
dude.
he was rapping and shit for everybody, and then Mercules.
Yeah,
came,
dude, I was just gonna say you fuck with Merc then.
Like, yeah, he fucking Mercules showed up and crashed the whole fucking party, man.
That's
he
dope.
came in and he brought a bunch of his merch and a bunch of fucking weed, and he just smoked everybody up and shit, man.
Is that Smack? Does he sing that fucking From the Dirt song or whatever? I'm from the dirt. Nice.
I'm in Fortnite. Oh.
Doesn't that dude have a song like I'm from the dirt, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I fucking got that. That's the first song I heard from him, and then I started getting down to him, and then I realized that he was fucking part of that same little group that Merc's part of. And yeah, dude, I've been fucking with Mercules for a while now. Like, fucking Kasky, I don't know if you know who Kasky is, but when Kasky was fucking around with something in Canada, he found out about him, and he fucking put him on his site. Or not his site, but on his stuff, and I was like, yeah, fuck with this guy's badass. I was like, who the fuck is this? And I listened to him. I was like, damn, dude, like, 'cause he only had a whole bunch of them little covers in the beginning. Or not in the beginning, but those were the first ones I heard, like his covers to songs. I was like, damn, this dude can spit. And he's spitting from the heart, too. Like, he's, like, fucking not, I don't know, it's not that mumble rap garbage. I can't stand that shit, dude.
Lock's really strong.
Fuck. That shit get me going. Man, that's tight, dude. I'd be fucking up in a bitch like that all goddamn day. Hell yeah. Like, I hope this motherfucker shows up again.
So you get a total of 1,600 V-Bucks with the season pass.
Yeah, no, if you buy the expensive one. The battle pass thing you're saying?
Yeah, you get like, you spend 950, so you're pretty much getting an extra, what, 650 back?
I don't know. They have, that's the tier. I don't know. They had some weird option on there, like spend. It was either you could spend the fucking 1,000 or you could spend 2,900 and fucking something, and that's like $30. So I was to get the fucking battle pass and unlock 25 tiers right then and there. And I wasn't about that. Hell no.
So
I'll fucking come check it out here in 2 seconds. I'm almost to fucking Diamond City.
The fuck? This shit's so weird. So you actually, in the Battle Pass challenges, you have to go week by week.
What? You can't just unlock it? No, there's special ones. You can still do it the normal way with the tiers, isn't it? Or did I look at that
Yeah,
wrong?
but the challenges are weekly. So
Yeah, but
week
they
by
got
week they
one
do,
of them
what is it?
challenges. One of them's like get to level 15. Mine was. Did you buy it?
No.
Oh.
So it's 8 challenges in total each week for 5 stars each. For the first 4 and then the last 3
I
are
was
10 gold stars.
grinding, dude. I was almost to 60. I was at 58, and if I got to 60, I was gonna buy the last 10 tiers because I started really late. Like I picked up this game like halfway through the 2nd season, or not this game, but Fortnite.
I do bust slippers.
Some